the world on our shoulders. So our players should be able to go up there and play loose, and that's what you're going to have to do, is you're going to have to play making that game, and you're going to have to, in the game, to make some shots to keep advancing.
Aggies took both matchups in the regular season. Sooners shooting almost 50% from the floor over the last 10 games. That is the SEC Today. It's presented by the Tennessee Lottery. The Tennessee Education Lottery is proud to have raised more than $8 billion to support education programs in Tennessee. Get your ticket today from the Tennessee Lottery. One other college basketball note, Miami of Ohio has lost its undefeated season. First game of the Mid-American Conference Tournament this afternoon. UMass beats Miami 87-83. Miami now 31-1. Tennessee trying to get back to the SEC Tournament Final for the second straight year. Vols have won 51 games in this tournament. That's the second most in conference history.
Are you looking for more chances to try out your victory dances? The multiplayer instant games from the Tennessee Lottery feature chances to win up to $1 million. That means you could be minutes away from the Shelbyville Shuffle, the Chattanooga Cha-Cha, the Memphis Mambo, or maybe even the Tri-Cities Two-Step. The multiplayer instant games only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly. Or maybe the Bucksnort Boogie. What about the Nashville Nae-Nae? The Paris Pas de Dieu.
Rackley Roofing is now the official roofer of the Vols, and Rackley is more than a roofing company. They're part of the communities where they work and live, investing in neighborhoods and opening doors to a career in an industry that's growing year after year. Rackley Roofing's mission is clear. Transform the roofing industry with unmatched customer service, detailed documentation, and the highest safety standards. Because Rackley believes the ladder to a great roof is only as good as the people who climb it. Rackley Roofing. Building roofs, building futures.
Hey, Vol Nation. It's Coach Barnes, here to remind you why Pilot is the official travel partner of Tennessee Athletics. Every season is a journey, building on what's in the rear view while keeping your eyes on the road ahead. The folks at Pilot know all about that. They're out here to help you make the most of every mile. Just like things were always better in that Tennessee orange, every journey's better with a stop at Pilot. See you out here.
It's time to cheer on the Tennessee Volunteers with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and at 5% alcohol. It's got the perfect kick to turn things up on game day. It's time to stock up for the season. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Amari Evans as we continue our preparations for the SEC Tournament. Round 2, Game 2. Vols and the Tigers on the Vol Network. Without Evans' 24 points, the Vols would likely have been blown out by Vanderbilt Saturday, especially in the first half. Pittsburgh native, though, he saw it differently. He says he could have done more to get the Vols the victory. It's the kind of mentality that Evans has been building in recent weeks. Another contributor for Tennessee as March arrives.
Amar, you played 92 minutes in the past 3 games. Having played so much over the last 3 ball games for this Tennessee team, have you sort of taken a different approach to your off days, the time between games, understanding that the minutes on the court are putting a bigger strain on your body?
Yeah, 100%. I'm really learning how to recover with playing all these minutes, and I feel I'm taking it as a learning experience just for the future. If I'm playing this many minutes, I need to learn how to recover and shake back faster.
To Evans for 3. Yes, baby! Balls within 5. Here we go! Evans will take a 3. He'll make a 3.
I could have made a lot more plays, as in I could have crashed the glass more. I think I had 2 offensive rebounds. I really should have had like 5 or 6. And I feel like if I would have had that, I could have changed the outcome of the game.
Where have you improved the most physically since you got here last summer?
I would definitely say I think I got a little bit bigger in my legs and my arms, honestly. So I feel like my body's a lot stronger.
It feels like your versatility coming in was a key, and you've been able to really build on that towards minutes. I think that's a fair characterization?
100%. I definitely feel I use my body to my advantage over other guards and taller guys.
Why has rebounding been your thing to get you into the lineup, and now scoring and defense and everything else is keeping you in there?
Because I feel like when I got to college, I learned how important rebounding actually was. I feel like getting those extra possessions actually matter for our team because we get time. I want us all to be healthy. I want to just see our team be able to string together 4 straight wins and win a championship.
I do what it takes.
Amari Evans' plan for beating Auburn this afternoon, sponsored by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Affordable health coverage for every stage of life. Farm Bureau Health Plans. Together, we thrive. 52 seconds remaining in Game 1 of this action today in Nashville. Kentucky's lead on Missouri is 75-70. The Tigers trying to rally to get the wins. Auburn and Tennessee will tip it off 25 minutes after this game is over. Live from Nashville.
Our full court press is on, getting you ready for tip-off. This is your Vol Network.
There's no doubt the Vols play with a lot of heart. At Covenant Health, we do too. In fact, our healthcare team is the strongest in East Tennessee, treating more hearts with the best results, getting you back in the game faster. Whether that's work, family, or your life's next big play. Because your heart doesn't just beat for you. It beats for the people and moments that matter most. Covenant Health gives you more than care. We give you strength. Covenant Health Heart. Let our strength be yours.
Ready to take the next step toward college? Discover the path to your future at Roan State with degree and certificate programs in dozens of disciplines. Flexible online and in-person options mean you can learn when and where it's convenient for you. As you begin, your success coach will be there every step of the way. And when it's time to graduate, Roan State will help you transfer to a university or land your new job. It's never too late to get started. Visit roanstate.edu and explore your options today.
Hello again. This is Matt White with White's Marble Works, your natural granite, marble, and quartz countertop experts. These past 2 years in East Tennessee have seen an explosion in building, and we continue to expand to keep up with the ever-growing demand. We've increased our footprint by opening a showroom off Topside Road, just minutes from West Knoxville, to better serve our clients in Blount and Knox counties. We've also completed a new expansion to our Sweetwater plant to increase our capacity. So this year, we're ready for your countertop project. So give us a call today in Louisville at 423-814-1870. White's Marble Works. Quality stone products since 1870.
This is Jeff Jarnigan. If you're like most people, your home is your most important investment. You can enhance the value of that investment at Standard Kitchen and Bath. A new kitchen adds value to any home, both in day-to-day use and resale time. And with Showplace cabinetry from Standard Kitchen and Bath, that new kitchen will be a creation of lasting beauty that's a true expression of your unique personal style. Stop in to see all the options available to you with Showplace Cabinetry. Give them a call, 694-0068, or go to standardkitchen.com.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Watching all the tournament action this afternoon across the nation, including in the Big 12 tournament. Number 7 Iowa State beats 16th ranked Texas Tech 75-53. Virginia wins in the ACC tournament quarterfinals, beating NC State 81-74. St. John's a winner over Providence in the Big East tournament 85-72. You know, there's something special about tournament play every March. The unknown, the upsets, the debates that take place. Brad Wachtel is the lead bracketologist at Hoops HQ. He's with us as we continue toward the Vols and Auburn here at the SEC tournament on the Vol Network. Brad, I want to start with Auburn. As we begin this tournament day here, are they still in the field of 68 discussion?
Auburn is definitely still in the discussion. However, they are not in my field right now. They are going to be a very interesting case. If they win 2 games, I think they'll get in. If they finish 2 games over 500 at 18-16, I think they will get in. Reason being, right now, their result-based metrics, their wins above bubble, which the selection committee seems to be using the most, is right now it's number 45, which is a number that's for a team that's squarely on the bubble. It's right there. So I think one win in the conference tournament and then a loss, they will definitely be in play. We're going to have to see how the rest of the bubble plays out. But they're in a tough situation right now. They're just 4-12 against quadrant 1 opponents. But that being said, the one thing that stands out, they have a win at Florida, and then Florida has been as hot of a team as anybody in the country right now. So that matters, and then we'll just have to see if there's any other bubble teams that separate themselves over the course of the next few days, as well as if there's any potential bid stealers that come out from any of these conferences.
All right, Brad, as the Vols begin SEC tournament play, flip it there. Where do you have Tennessee in your bracket?
I have Tennessee right now as a solid 5 seed. I think that there is room to improve. If they could win a game, maybe they're probably going to have to beat Vanderbilt in the following round to have a chance to move back up to a 4 seed. Because Vanderbilt is actually a team that they are fighting for that final 4 seed, and it's a very close race. And I know that Tennessee won at Vanderbilt, and I know that Vanderbilt won at Tennessee. But when you're taking a look at those two resumes, the one difference between the two of them, Vanderbilt is 8-6 against quadrant 1 opponents, whereas Tennessee is just 5-9, which is why I have Vanderbilt ahead of them right now. And their overall their metrics. Vanderbilt has a 15 wins above bubble, whereas Tennessee is 24. So they are slightly ahead, but there is a chance they could move up to the 4 line. Now, if they lose their first conference tournament game, there's a chance they could move to a 6, but it's going to depend on how the rest of those teams seeded 6, like North Carolina, Wisconsin, Louisville, BYU. It's going to depend on how those teams play. But I think right now they're locked in. They're a solid 5 with a slight chance to move up, slight chance to move down, depending on how they play in the SEC tournament.
Brad Wachtel is with us on the Vol Network as we count down to Tennessee and Auburn. I'm curious from your perspective as someone who studies this not just in the closing days of the season like most of us, what's most entertaining to you about conference tournament week heading into the NCAA?
The first and second rounds are still very important to figure out which teams are in. As we've seen over the last couple of weeks, it's a very weak bubble that we have right now. It seems like we say that year after year after year, but this year seems to be particularly weak. This past weekend, we had the majority of bubble teams that were already in the field, teams that were out of the field. The majority of them all lost. So when you're sorting through resumes, you're trying to figure out as a bracketologist what stands out, what metrics stand out, and what the committee is going to do based on what they've done in the past. And I think that's where I'm at right now, is still, going through all these bubble teams and trying to determine, what teams need to do to get in, what teams could potentially drop out if they lose earlier in their conference tournaments. So that's kind of where my mind is at right now.
All right. I want you to put your teaching cap on here for a second. You use the word metrics, and a lot of fans don't understand what that means. Can you explain it as you see it?
Sure. So there's two kinds of metrics. First of all, you have your result-based metrics, which are your strength of record, your wins above bubble, and your KPI. And all of those take into account, your wins and losses, how you're playing in these games, and, results. Results matter, ultimately, when you're looking at these specific metrics. The predictive metrics, on the other hand, have nothing to do with getting into the NCAA tournament. The only time the committee uses them is for seeding purposes. But what the predictive metrics are, the KenPom of the world, the BPI, and the Torvik rank. All of those measure, when you see lines on TV, lines from Vegas, they're looking at those predictive metrics. That's kind of what they go by. It's how this team is going to perform in the future. And, for example, your KenPom, the way that's calculated is it measures your offensive efficiency, which is, how many points you're scoring per possession. And it also measures your defensive efficiency, how many points you're giving up per possession. So all that's taken into account. And, like I said, that's used for seeding, whereas the result-based metrics, when you're looking at that, that is used to determine who is in the field. So that is most important if you're a team that is currently on the bubble.
Last year's NCAA tournament, it had a very chalky feel to it and not a lot of upsets. And a lot of people were quick to say, okay, this is the effect of NIL. This is effect of changes in college basketball. Do you have any predictions of what you think we're going to see over the next 3 weeks?
So I tend to agree with what we saw last year, the number one seeds. There is a separation. I definitely think so. I think when you're looking at teams like Duke, Michigan, Arizona, Florida, and I'll include UConn in that top 5, even though they're a 2 seed right now, I think there's a clear separation between them and a lot of the field. I think the top 16, top 17 teams are very strong. So I don't expect to see many of those top 4 seeds lose in the first round, which, it's unfortunate. The other thing that plays a role in that is who's winning these mid-major conference tournaments. Like, for example, yesterday we had Navy, who was, I believe, 25-6 overall in the season. They lost in the Patriot League semifinals. They would have been a 14 seed with a chance to potentially upset a 3 seed. They would have had a good opportunity. Would have loved to have seen them. But now the winner of the Patriot League is going to end up being a 16 seed with no chance of advancing into the second.
So we'll see.
All right, so Tennessee and Auburn set to play in Game 2 of the SEC tournament. If you missed it, Kentucky beats Missouri 78-72. Rick Barnes has been through a lot of these tournaments, whether it was in the Big East, whether it was in the ACC tournament, of course, the Big 12 tournament when he was the head coach at Texas. He knows about these kind of delays that happen from time to time, and knowing him, I bet he has a plan.
Oh, he definitely had a plan. I was under the house there where the locker room was for just a few minutes and watched them go ahead and do their total warm-up down there. So they went through all of the stretching, all of the band work, the explosive things that they always do. They can set up and do it anywhere. And they were going at it just like they would 45 minutes before the game if they were on the floor at Food City Center. So he tries to find adaptability in every area that he possibly can. And I think he has people on his staff who know how to get the guys through it. Tennessee has just left the floor with 10:45 to go. And when 10:40 reaches 0-0-0, they will come back out for introductions, and then we're going to play ball. So, yeah, I don't think it's any problem for he and his staff because you're right. Experienced staff, experienced assistants, and people that can help you do whatever you need to do to be ready to go.
He was very clear with this basketball team, and it happened after the Vanderbilt loss on Saturday. You guys want to go win this tournament? You want to go win the NCAA tournament? You have the ability to do that, but it starts with your decision-making.
That's right. And what he said, Larry, about this tournament in particular was the team has to make a decision they want to go win it because you're going to play 4 games in 4 days. And you could say that, You can say, oh, we want to win it, but you've got to show the head coach that you're willing to put in more film time. You were willing to go back and put in more practice time last night after you knew Auburn was the opponent. Are you ready to do things differently? I think what else is interesting, too, Larry, is you hear coaches at times say, well, we're in the postseason now, we've got to turn the page. And in reality, they can't. Either they've had a big win or a big loss, and they either are too high or they can't get over it. In the case of Rick Barnes, he's done it for so long, he truly knows how to flip the page. And they're not in any way ignoring the loss to Vanderbilt, but they're not dwelling on that, knowing they're in a season now where you lose and you're eliminated. And that's whether it's here in Nashville or moving on to the NCAA tournament when the difference is your season is completely over. So mindset has been good. Everything's lined up. Can they come out and play with the energy and focus that they need? Because, Larry, the expectation is they are going to get hit really hard from the start by Auburn, with the Tigers knowing they need this game desperately. And I think if the Vols are ready to play this basketball game and can take Auburn's first shot right out of the gate, I think they feel like they can make it their game. That's one thing we're going to have to watch. Now, if they fall behind like they did in the Vanderbilt game, it's a big problem.
Yeah, you combine that with the fact that I think Stephen Pearl kind of challenged the manhood of his basketball team, saying, Tennessee just took it to us and whooped us in that first meeting, and we didn't stand up and fight. And so we'll see if that's how Auburn approaches this game today. Mike and Chris are coming up at the bottom of the hour with Tennessee and Auburn as we get set for the SEC tournament. A break, and then we'll get Mike in place with the head coach of the Volunteers next.
Covering the Vols
and the SEC.
This is Inside Tennessee Basketball. We are the Vol Network.
Get up to $20,000 off new box trucks, landscape bodies, service bodies, and medium-duty trucks. All in stock now at Beatty Chevrolet. Visit BeattyChevrolet.com or stop by on Parkside Drive. Beatty Chevrolet, your commercial truck headquarters.
At Fox, Farley, Willis, and Burnett, we know life doesn't always go as planned. When the unexpected hits, you don't just need a lawyer, you need a team. That's why your case is our championship game. We're proud to help good people through difficult times with legal support that never backs down. As proud sponsors of Tennessee Athletics, we bring that same fight and passion to every case. Learn more at foxlawtn.com. That's foxlawtn.com.
At Enrichment Federal Credit Union, your dreams drive everything we do. We offer competitive loan rates with flexible terms and a simple, friendly process that puts your goals within reach. From your first set of car keys to the home you've always wanted, even that business you're ready to grow, our team is here to help make it happen. Securing your tomorrow starts with smart choices today. Apply online at enrichmentfcu.org. Enrichment Federal Credit Union, enriching your financial life every step of the way.
East Tennessee Children's Hospital begins a new chapter with a new name, bringing world-class care with more hope, more comfort, and more healing. Dolly Parton Children's Hospital is reinforcing a long-standing commitment to children and families in a bold new era for the hospital. Together, they're committed to strengthening a relationship where world-class care and a caring heart go hand in hand for children across East Tennessee and beyond. Learn more at dollychildrens.org. That's dollychildrens.org.
My daughter's skin is now completely clear, and the difference in her is unbelievable. She's happier and more comfortable and truly a different child.
We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Inside Tennessee Basketball, the SEC Tournament Edition continues. Auburn and Tennessee coming up in about 10 minutes from now. Number 23, Wisconsin leads Washington 25-18 at the Big Ten Tournament, third round. Louisville on top of Miami, 20-13 at the ACC Tournament. Number 2, Arizona, and Central Florida just underway in the Big 12 Tournament. The final word from head coach Rick Barnes is presented by First Horizon Bank.
Status sounds like he's ready to go. What can you tell us?
He's going to play, How long and what, we don't know. He did very little yesterday in practice, but he's been doing obviously more on his own, those type things. But in terms of being with us, he went probably a third of what we did yesterday in practice, which wasn't a lot. But again, we're going to see what he can do.
Will he be in the starting lineup?
Yeah, we'll start him. Yeah, we'll definitely get him warmed up because we don't want him to get warmed up and have to sit. So we'll warm him up and let him go. What will Amari Evans' role be like this afternoon? Again, I think he's going to play a lot of minutes. He'll be ready, and he'll do whatever we need him to do. Post-wise, you had success against Auburn. A couple guys got in foul trouble, couldn't take advantage of it because they were on the bench. Do you expect to be able to go at them in the post this afternoon? Well, I hope so, and certainly, they played some zone the last time a lot more than they had been playing. I felt like they probably didn't think they could guard us, and he said they were in foul trouble. But Jacoby was on the bench a great deal. Felix didn't play, and so I think it's going to be a hard-fought game of both teams. Certainly this time of year, effort can't be something you're talking about. It's got to be a fight, and everything you can control, you got to control. We have to take care of the basketball, and we'll have to do a lot with our ball screen coverage will be important, and then one-on-one. They're going to isolate, and we're going to have to do a good job there. Take that further. Why is Auburn hard to guard? Well, they've got good players, and they got good one-on-one players, and they spread you out, and they shoot it, but they get down the hill, they attack. If you turn the ball over, they're really good at taking advantage of that. And they also rebound their misses. I think they're in the league in terms of doing that. What impressed you about their 18-point win over Mississippi State? Well, I think, they came out knowing that they're playing for postseason play, and they were focused on that. And, both teams, I thought, played really hard. And the game was probably closer than 18 points, but they did what they had to do to advance. Coach Rick Martin's thoughts before tip-off, presented by First Horizon Bank, official bank of the Vols, big bank muscle, small bank hustle. Coach, good luck this afternoon against Auburn. All righty, thanks.
Tennessee basketball, sponsored by
First Horizon, big bank muscle, small bank hustle. UT Medical, the official healthcare provider of the Vols. Ford, visit your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers.
By the natural gas utilities and pipeline companies in Tennessee.
Natural gas. Pilot, the official travel stop of the Vols. See you out here. And by Coors Light, for a beer as cold as the Rockies. Choose chill, distributed across the Volunteer State by Cherokee Distributing.
The torchbearer flame. It's more than a symbol. It's the light of the volunteer spirit, guiding, enduring, eternal. And just like that flame, natural gas never fades. It's dependable, powerful, always fueling Tennessee, from our homes to our industries. Two flames, one Tennessee. Natural gas, keeping the volunteer spirit burning bright.
From the practice court to the free throw line, our attitude is always the same. Confidence and commitment can turn dreams into reality. Where there's a dream, there's a way. And that's First Horizon's philosophy. Big bank muscle, small bank hustle. First Horizon Bank, proudly serving Big Orange Country for over 160 years. It's no wonder First Horizon is the official bank of Tennessee Athletics.
In this town, we don't just root for the team. We are the team. We rise before the sun, stay long after the lights go out. We are Big Orange Country. And with this team stands another, UT Medical. We heal the hurt, fuel the comeback, keep Vol Nation stronger, tougher, together, with care that never lets up. UT Medical, official health provider, and all of Vol Nation.
Come on, Vol fans, it's your time to shine. Old Smoky Moonshine is proud to be the exclusive moonshine of your Tennessee Volunteers. Grab a jar of Old Smoky from your local liquor store to add some flavor to your game day. Celebrate a Vols win at one of our distilleries in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, or Nashville. Come see us for tastings, tours, and distillery-exclusive flavors. Old Smoky Moonshine and Tennessee game days. Now that's a slam dunk. Please shine responsibly.
Thursday basketball, Auburn and Tennessee in the SEC tournament. Chris Lofton's keys to the game are sponsored by Pilot. Auburn had 4 players in double figures in their win over Mississippi State yesterday. Keyshawn Hall had just 14, but we know he can drop 30 at any time. Chris, how do the Vols have to defend Keyshawn Hall this afternoon?
Well, he's a lefty and a great player, so it's going to be hard to stop him. But we can slow him down by forcing him to his right hand. And every shot he takes, we got to be right there contesting. Be physical with him off screens and just make it tough for him. Make it hard for him all night.
Keys to the game are sponsored by Pilot. Every journey's better with a stop at Pilot. See you out here. Vols trying to get to Friday. They start with Auburn next in the SEC tournament.
Happy Millionaire's Day to you. Happy Millionaire's Day to you. Happy Millionaire's Day, dear Tennessee lottery player. Happy Millionaire's Day to you and many more. Want the chance to celebrate $1 million win again and again? Play the Millionaire for Life game from the Tennessee Lottery. With drawings every day, you could win $1 million a year for life. Talk about a gift that never gets old. Millionaire for Life from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Tastes like winning. Yeehaw Brewing Company is the home of Vol Lager, a beer made for fans by fans. Founded by UT alumni, we've created an experience that feels just like home. And as the official watch party for Tennessee Athletics, our tap rooms make the best place to cheer on the Vols. Visit yeehawbrewing.com to find a location or beer near you. Yeehaw Brewing, a VFL, every season, every sip.
Starters for this afternoon's SEC tournament game. First for the Auburn Tigers, 6'5" junior Kevin Overton, 6'1" sophomore Tahad Pettiford, 6'7" senior Keyshawn Hall, 6'8" sophomore Elijah Freeman, 6'10" senior Keyshawn Murphy. Starters for the Tennessee Volunteers, 6'1" senior Jacoby Gillespie, 6'4" sophomore Bishop Boswell, 6'11" redshirt sophomore J.P. Estrella, 6'10" freshman Nate Ament, 6'11" senior Felix Akpara. Officials for this afternoon's game, Joe Lindsay, Vlad Boyard Tadal, and Chuck Jones. This will be Tennessee's 15th SEC tournament game against Auburn. The Vols are 10-4 against the Tigers. Last year, the Big Orange eliminated the top-seeded Plainsmen 70-65 in the tournament's semifinal round. So they certainly know one another well enough from here in Nashville at Bridgestone Arena. And they know each other pretty well anyway. Their coach is a Tennessee graduate. Their former coach is Tennessee's former head coach. So we run in a lot of circles together, Tennessee and Auburn, do we not?
Yes, we do. Mike, I got to say this. I'm ready. It's March Madness SEC tournament. I had my headphones on the bus on the way here, like I was preparing to play. I forgot. I'm just doing the radio.
Tennessee is in the creamsicles with balls across the front, orange numerals, cream-colored jerseys, and shorts.
What if they let me get a jersey I could wear over here on the radio, Mike? That'd be something different.
That'd be tremendous. I don't think they carry your jersey because it's retired. Opening tip goes to Auburn. It's Freeman to Pettiford. Here we go from Nashville, Tennessee. Pettiford to Overton. Free throw line, takes the shot, misses the shot. Gillespie with the long rebound. Ball's in a hurry. Gillespie guarded by the longer Overton. High to Estrella. Estrella dribbles in, throws inside. Ament for the stuff.
Way to start. Get an easy bucket.
Auburn lost him. Auburn has trouble in half-court defense. Pettiford kills his dribble on the right side, goes to Hall. He'll take a long three. It's partially blocked by Estrella. To Boswell. Boswell to Ament. Goes down low on a tip ball, and it's taken away by Auburn on the steal. Hall on the move to Overton, to Freeman, to Murphy. Murphy backing his way in on Estrella.
Goes up, one-hander, good.
Nice jump hook by Murphy right there.
Murphy averages 10.8 per game. Everyone on the floor for Auburn can score.
It makes them dangerous.
Boswell, left side, bounces it to Estrella low. Double team, back out to Gillespie. On top, Boswell to Ament for three. Yes, sir.
Bang, bang, Nate. Welcome back.
Ament with 5. The Vols with 5. Auburn with 2. Hall, right side, Murphy. Murphy dribbles into the lane, cut off, gives it back to Freeman, back to Murphy, back to Freeman. Freeman's going to drive it all the way through, lays it up. It's blocked by Ament, knocked out of bounds by Freeman, and it'll go to Tennessee. Vols playing good defense.
Great defense by Nate right there. Recovered, got the block.
Talked about it with Larry Stone. Tennessee wanted to come out and not only match Auburn's initial intensity, but go over it, and I think they have.
Above and beyond, Mike.
5-2 Vols, 2 minutes in. Estrella on top, kills his dribble, hands Gillespie. Gillespie circles out front, mismatch guarded by Murphy. Gillespie going to drive into the lane, cut off, has the ball knocked away, 7 to shoot, fall away jumper, good.
Kobe with the midi.
And Murphy is knocked down on the play. Play is stopped by Lindsay, the head official, to allow Murphy to get up. Williams-Adams will check in. Sebastian Williams-Adams, a 6'8 freshman from Houston. 7-2 Tennessee, 17:35 to go first half. Pettiford to Hall. To Williams-Adams. Murphy looks for a back cutter, not there, to Pettiford. Pettiford going to drive on Estrella in the corner to Hall. Hall's going to drive, going to take it in on Boswell, throw it in the corner to Williams-Adams for 3. Too long, Estrella clears. Good defense by Ament on the shooter.
Great defense.
Gillespie looks for a screen, can't find it, goes Boswell. Inside Estrella, who can't handle the hot pass, and it goes out of bounds for a ball turnover.
The Bishop just got to be patient right there.
He was trying to hit him quickly.
Yes.
Too much mustard on that one, goes out of bounds. 3 minutes in, Vols by 5. Pettiford goes right, cut off by the double team, will take the 3, and they're going to call Gillespie for fouling the three-point shooter, Pettiford.
And my coach talked about it in film this morning, actually, about how we foul three-point shooters, and we cannot do that.
Boy, he didn't get much of him, if he got any at all. Pettiford, good free throw shooter, 83%, the left-hander. From Jersey City, New Jersey, up good.
Had a solid game last night against Mississippi State. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists in a win. Didn't shoot it great, but made some plays that really put them over the hump yesterday.
Up good. Auburn shoots a lot of free throws.
Yes, they do.
And they shoot 75% from the line.
I'll take that with the coach.
Third shot up good. Pettiford hits all 3. It's 7-5. Make a note of that. That's 1 foul on Gillespie. Boswell to Gillespie. Circling left, cut off. Is this zone?
Looks like it.
Auburn looks like they've gone zone. Ament backing his way in. Spinning, shooting, off balance. He missed it badly. Murphy rebounds. Ahead to Overton. Overton, Euro step, leaves it off with Williams-Adams. His shot is blocked, and a foul is called.
Hope it's not on Jacoby.
It is. It's on Gillespie, his second. And remember the first game, he had to leave because of fouls. Free throw up. He gets a big arcing bounce, and it goes through. Good.
Friendly roll.
Friendly roll indeed. Barnes is going to ask them to look at this to see if the foul was on Jacoby Gillespie. Because his contention is they've called a foul on the wrong man. So Lindsay will go over to take a look at it. 7-6 the score. If they had called a foul on Gillespie, it looked like it would have been on the initial man who was driving, Overton, not after he dealt it to Williams-Adams.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what this call is. This is a big call.
See what the ruling is. See what Lindsay's going to say. 7-6, 16-24 remaining first half. Vols lead by 1. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and get a break. See if that's what happens. Yes, we'll go ahead and get a break. We'll check and see what the officials rule after this.
Hey, Big Orange fans, it's Stir the Perk. Real ball fans know there's no better place to gear up for the game than Dick's Sporting Goods. We've got everything you need to show your Tennessee pride. From the court to the diamond, Dick's has all the gear to dominate your play. From bats to cleats, Dick's has you covered. Best brands, best gear, best selection. Only at Dick's. Your season starts here. Visit your local store today or shop online at Dicks.com. Dick's Sporting Goods, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
Welcome back to the Ford F-150 Truck Highlight Show.
We saw an outstanding performance today, Mike.
It wasn't just a performance, Gabe. F-150 sent a message.
Towing, payload, technology. It was one highlight after another.
Absolutely. It's game on with Ford F-150. For the latest offers on the best-selling full-size truck in Tennessee, see your local Ford dealer today. Go Vols!
Based on S&P Global Mobility total U.S. new vehicle registrations for the standard full-size pickup segment, retail year-to-date April 2025.
Every team knows great basketball starts with the fundamentals. At Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee, they do too. Trusted coverage, local agents who know you by name, and service that's there when you need it most. For auto, home, and life, you're here to protect what makes Tennessee life so special. Because when you have a strong foundation, you can focus on the road ahead. Solid fundamentals, trusted coverage, Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Tennessee Insurance or Tennessee Life. Get a free quote at FBITN.com.
Tennessee first earned the nickname the Volunteer State during the War of 1812, led by General Andrew Jackson. That nickname was further reinforced when Tennesseans took part in the Texas Revolution. When Tennessee's governor called for 2,600 volunteers in 1848, the state sent more than 30,000. Modelo, the mark of a fighter, salutes the spirit and history of the Volunteers. Grab yours and celebrate your own victories. Modelo, brewed for full-time ball fans. Drink responsibly.
Tennessee 7, Auburn 6, 16-24 remaining in the first half. Joe Lindsay and his crew were looking to see if the foul should have been called on Gillespie. After replay, they ruled it is on Gillespie. So 3 minutes and 36 seconds into this game, the Greenville senior has 2 fouls. Tennessee 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. Auburn just 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, but they are 4 of 4 at the line, and they have a 5th free throw upcoming. Gillespie is out.
Foul on 0 has been confirmed.
Gillespie is out. Evans in, Amari Evans with Boswell, Amet, Akpara, and Estrella. Rick Barnes still not happy.
Not at all.
Williams-Adams ties it. Game tied at 7. Boswell will run the point, guarded by Overton. On the right side, he goes to Evans. Evans on top, Akpara. Akpara looking for help. Needs to get rid of it. Goes on top to Ament. Ament with 9 to shoot. Tries to drive. Inside Estrella. Estrella sends it over to Akpar on an alley-oop, and he missed the dunk.
Look like he got partially blocked.
Auburn comes the other way. Tie game 7-all. Hall, guarded by Boswell, left side. Circles. Shot fake. Throws inside Murphy. Big height advantage on Boswell. Into the lane. Throws it down low. Williams-Adams has it blocked by Ament. Coming the other way, it's Evans. Evans racing down the right side. On top, Ament. Ament to Evans. Takes it into the lane. Throws it up. Missed it. Rebound Hall. Hall, averaging 20 a game. Throws it down low to Murphy. Murphy trapped, back out to Hall for 3. Drills it.
With the 3
Auburn on an 8-0 run. It's 10-7. Boswell trying to get Tennessee into their offense. Boswell to Ament. Guarded by Hall. Ament drives, throws it up short. Estrella with the rebound. Has it taken away by Pettiford, and they call a foul. Foul is on Pettiford. That's his first personal foul. And so here comes Carey in for Akpara. Jalen Carey. And Akpara will take a seat. They initially said it was not a shooting foul, and it is not. Players thought it might be. Boswell to throw it in. Goes up top to Carey. Carey gives Ament. Pettiford will have him. Ament down the lane. Looks, puts it up, missed it, tipped out, rebounded by Williams. Pettiford the other way, puts up a 3, he drills it. Auburn on an 11-0 run. Yesterday against Mississippi State, they had 21-2 and 14-2 runs. Vols need a hoop desperately. Ament with 14-11 left in the first half. Boswell to Ament. Down low, Carey. Carey tries to go up strong. He gets fouled. They're going to call that on Pettiford.
Auburn switching everything on. When we screen, we got to look inside and be ready. The bigs got to be ready to kick it out. Looks like they're coming to double.
That's 2 on Pettiford. And so for Tennessee, Brown and Berg are coming in. Estrella and Ament come out. By the way, they have ruled one of the Auburn threes a 2 now. It's 12-7, not 13-7. We correct that. Boswell goes left. Jovic, who's just entered the game, on him. There's a foul down low. Murphy hit the deck. And there's going to be a call on Brown. So Brown, who just enters the lineup, is called for knocking over a defender. Tennessee's third foul, Dwayne Brown's first. Auburn draws the fouls. Williams-Adams down the lane. Throws it up over Brown, made it. 14-7.
That was a tough finish by Adams. Dwayne was right there.
Auburn taking it to Tennessee on a 12-0 run. To Berg. Berg dribbling on the right side. Kills his dribble. Now he's in trouble. Goes out to Boswell. Boswell gets a screen. Double teamed. Boswell is going to pull up and take a long one. Missed it badly. Tennessee's Boswell has the rebound tipped to it. To Evans to Berg. Tennessee a long time without a basket. Boswell leaves it off to Carey. Lays it up. Missed it. Put it back and it went.
Second time's the charm, Jalen.
Tennessee needed that desperately.
Bad, Mike.
14-9 Auburn, 12:45 to go. First half. Williams-Adams throws inside. It's intercepted as Berg starts down the court. He is fouled by Overton. Nice job for the Vols on defense. Berg is going to come out, and Tennessee is going to put Gillespie back in with 12:38 to go, hoping that he can help them on this offensive trip.
Yes.
Masalik checks in for Auburn. Gillespie. Ball's down 5. Gets a screen. On top, Evans. Evans to Boswell. Missed a 15-footer. Ball tipped away, grabbed by Freeman. Masalik corrals it and hands it to Overton. Overton running the point with Pettiford on the bench. Overton dribbling out front. Gives Hall. Masalik to Overton. Throws. Left side, Hall for 3. Too long. Freeman with the long rebound. 14-9 Auburn. Jovic to Hall. Corner to Overton for 3. He drills it.
That's too much help on Overton. That's what he wants to do, catch and shoot.
17-9 Auburn. Gillespie to Boswell. In the corner to Evans. Evans drives. Puts it up. Makes it.
Tough shot by Mari, mid-range.
17-11. 11:20 to go. Vols led 7-2. Now trailed by 6. Jovic on top. Tries to drive on Brown, who gets his feet caught and is called for his second foul. And it's a good call, unfortunately, for Tennessee. Auburn 17, Tennessee 11. 11:13 remaining first half.
Tennessee's home court. This is your Vol Network.
We're all about food. And this Friday and Saturday is $5 days. Save big on many of your favorite items store-wide. Nobody does food like Food City. This Friday and Saturday is $5 days. Save $5 on Pick 5 meat. Final price $14.99. Cut fresh in-store fruit bowls or jumbo baking potatoes $5. DiGiorno pizza also $5 and more. Certain restrictions apply.
At Fox, Farley, Willis, and Burnett, we know life doesn't always go as planned. When the unexpected hits, you don't just need a lawyer, you need a team. That's why your case is our championship game. We're proud to help good people through difficult times with legal support that never backs down. As proud sponsors of Tennessee Athletics, we bring that same fight and passion to every case. Learn more at foxlawtn.com. That's foxlawtn.com.
Football teaches me a lot about life. My faith is really what carries me through the toughest moments. I'm Deshaun Bishop, a Tennessee running back, and for me, football takes a backseat to my faith. Severe Heights on Alcoa Highway has become my church home. From my very first visit, it felt like I belonged here. From practical biblical teachings to passionate worship, Severe Heights is helping me grow closer to Jesus and maturing as a believer every day. Join us at 9:15 or 11 on Sunday morning, and college students come to the walk on Sunday nights at 8 p.m.
Spring weather is finally here, and now you're ready to get outside and enjoy your lawn. That means it's time to go see the guys at Dickens Supply and get your fertilizer or check out their new zero-turn lawnmowers. With 3 locations in East Tennessee, Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply is the go-to for landscape supplies and equipment. With brands like Toro, Exmark, Ferris, and Wright, we have the equipment you need. See us soon at one of our convenient locations located in Knoxville, Maryville, and Powell. Or check us out online at DickensSupply.com.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Auburn 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. They have gotten to shoot 5 free throws, and they've made all 5 of them. 17 points for Auburn, 11 for Tennessee. Vols just 2 of their last 9 from the field. 5 of 13 overall, 1 of 2 from 3. The Vols have not been to the charity stripe yet. 17-11, Auburn in front with 11-13 remaining in the first half. Foul situation, Tennessee, 4 total fouls, 2 players with 2, Gillespie and Brown. For Auburn, Overton has a foul, Pettiford has a foul, and they've given one of the 2 they called on Pettiford to Murphy. So Auburn has 3 total fouls. Everything going Auburn's way right now, Chris Lofton.
Yes, it is. And they came out, took our first punch, and just has responded. And the team desperate for an NCAA tournament berth.
Well, they have so many good wins. That's the key and the difference in them and other teams who are on the bubble. So Auburn will inbounds, side front court with Hall. Carey, Berg, Gillespie, Akpara, and Evans, the volunteer lineup. Jovic goes right side to Freeman. Freeman spins it to Hall, guarded by Carey. He'll take the 3. That's offline. Rebounded on the tip by Berg. Berg to Gillespie. Gillespie tries to go on the run. He's blocked by Masalik. Right side, Evans. Inside, Carey. Carey, spin move in the lane. One-hander, good.
Nice move by Jalen.
Carey with 4. Now they've gone back and given Auburn one of those 3s. It's actually 18-13. I'm very confused.
Me too.
Hall down the lane, throws it up, missed it. Rebounded by Masalik, who knocks Gillespie down. No foul call.
Man, with his elbow.
Jovic driving on Akpara, throws it up. It's partially blocked. Tennessee tries to get the rebound, and knocking it out of bounds is Gillespie. Ament going to get right back in there for Berg. The score is 18-13. Auburn leads. They had a 3. It was changed to a 2. Now it's been changed back to a 3. Inbounds pass all the way deep into backcourt. An 85-footer that Hall picks up. 14 to shoot. 10:09 on the first half clock. Hall behind the back dribble from the free throw line. Missed it. Rebound Evans on the run. To Gillespie. Gillespie tries to drive, and Jovic will be called for the foul.
But that was great defense by Jalen on Keyshawn. Keyshawn tried to ISO him one-on-one, and that was one of the big emphasis in film to this morning and last night. Our bigs playing defense out there on the perimeter.
18-13 is officially the score. For now. Inbounds Gillespie. Gillespie double team, goes to Ament. Ament to Evans. Evans gets a screen, gives back inside Akpara, throws down low Carey to Ament. 2-hand jammer.
Watch your hand, Mike.
Excellent passing, Tennessee. It's 18-15. Auburn's lead has been cut to 3. Hall to Overton. To Freeman. Guarded by Ament. Jovic to Freeman. Hands, Overton. In the corner, Freeman. Evans falls down. He gets a free 3, and then it's thrown back in bounds by Jovic, but out of bounds. Side back court, it'll be Tennessee basketball. Good hustle by Jovic. He just didn't have much direction firing it back in bounds. He will leave the game.
Great hustle.
Jovic is out. Murphy is back in. Pettiford also back in. Tennessee could tie with a 3. They've trailed by as many as 8. Gillespie runs into Ament. Now kicks it to him, top of the key. Ament off a screen. Back to Carey. Carey one-hander from in front, in and out. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Tennessee. It'll go to Auburn. Carey had a good shot, a good look, but just couldn't get it to drop.
I'll take that shot. That was a good shot.
8:45 to go in the half. Auburn 18, Tennessee 15 as Williams-Adams drives. Pettiford around the left side on top. Freeman for three. No good. Rebounded with great intensity by Okpara. Gillespie double-teamed out front to Okpara. Right side, Ament. Ament looks for a screen. He's double-teamed. Gives Okpara. Okpara takes it down low, puts it up from in front, missed it. Hurried his shot.
He did.
Freeman. Quickly up court to Pettiford. Pettiford bounces the ball. Williams-Adams. Back to Pettiford. Auburn taking its time. Overton now with the basketball. Left-hander takes a three, missed it. Rebounded by Freeman, and Freeman has it tipped away. Rebounded there by Murphy to Pettiford, who throws it up, missed it. Carey says no more of that. Rebounds, rips to Gillespie. Gillespie for three. In and out. Auburn gets another rebound. It's Pettiford, 1-on-3. He'll slow it up. Now he'll take it down the lane. Throws it up right-handed, makes it. 20-15, 7:22 to go first half.
That was a tough play from Pettiford with the lefty. Using that right hand.
Gillespie on top, Carey. Carey kills his dribble. Throws on the back door cut to Gillespie. Gillespie tries the layup and is fouled. Foul called on six, I do believe, who would be Freeman. And that is the case. As we go to timeout, Gillespie will shoot free throws when we come back. Auburn 20, Tennessee 15, 7:07 remaining first half.
Hey, this is Rick Barnes. The great John Wooden said, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. That's why I put such an emphasis on preparation. I get to the gym early, before everyone else, so when they walk through the doors, I'm ready. Food City does the same thing. Long before the doors open, they're stocking produce, cutting certified Angus beef, and prepping ready-made meals. So when you walk into a Food City or the Food City Center, we're going to be prepared.
UT fans know it takes teamwork to win. And when you choose Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, you get a team who served Tennesseans for 80 years. From babies to seniors, big needs to small, we offer health coverage that fits your life and your budget. All from a company right here in your community. Now that's what we call a big win. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee.
You know, Vol Nation has built something special with the legendary Good Sports program at UT Games. We have 3 decades of recycling to show for it, but giving back is now more than recycling. And it's bigger than just the games. It's campus-wide. So next time you set foot on Rocky Top, look for the green compost bins. It's just one more step in UT's journey to get to zero waste. Made possible by Eastman, Waste Connections, UT Sustainability, and Food City.
There are big banks with large capital resources, and there are small banks that go above and beyond. And there's a bank in Tennessee that offers both. You guessed it, First Horizon. They're big enough to offer tailored solutions to help retail and business customers, but small enough to maintain that personal touch. No opportunity is too big. No detail is too small. First Horizon. Big bank muscle, small bank hustle, and the official bank of the Vols.
Nothing on the official score sheet changed during that timeout. It's a first in this game. Auburn 20, Tennessee 15, 7:07 remaining first half. We pause 10 seconds for station identification. From Learfield, this is the Ball Network.
Your home for the Tennessee Volunteers. WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
A shooting clinic it has not been. Auburn 6 of 20 from the floor. That's 30%. Tennessee 7 of 18. That's 39%. Auburn has made all 5 of its free throws. Tennessee has not attempted a free throw. Tennessee is out-rebounding Auburn just 13-12. They out-rebounded Auburn by 16 in the first game in Knoxville. Tennessee's turned it over 3 times. Auburn just once. And those 3 Tennessee turnovers have led to 7 Auburn points. So they've cashed them in, Chris Lofton.
I was about to say that, Mike. You took it right out of my mouth. I was looking at the stat sheet, and 7 points off turnovers. Those come back to bite you in the end.
They do. Gillespie will go to the line to shoot free throws. Estrella, Brown, Ament, and Boswell on the floor. Gillespie with 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 fouls. Tennessee's first free throw of the day comes with 7:07 remaining in the first half. Missed it.
Kobe, 66% from the field, free throws this year.
Up. This one's good. 20-16. Pettiford guarded by Boswell in the backcourt. Bounces it to Murphy. Murphy hands it off Pettiford. Double teamed and stopped. Right side pass intercepted by Gillespie. He's taking it all the way to the rack. Pettiford swats it out of bounds cleanly. It'll stay with Tennessee. Heck of an effort by Pettiford.
Yes, it was. You're talking about 2 athletes going up in the air.
Want to take a look at it. Does Auburn to see if this ball was actually off Gillespie. I wonder. Pettiford hit him in the face.
Coach is challenged by Auburn on the out-of-bounds call.
Pettiford hit him in the face after blocking the shot. No foul was called, and no foul should have been called on the block. But the contact after the fact was very evident. As Gillespie went to the floor, one wonders if they will see that. Auburn is contending that the ball hit Gillespie as he was falling to the court. And so it should be their basketball. But Pettiford's left hand clearly comes over and hits him in the side of the neck or the ear.
How is that not a foul, Mike?
I wonder if they'll take a look at that part of it. Because sometimes these can open up a can of worms. See what Lindsey's going to come with this time. And Rick Barnes wants to know why that wasn't a...
After review, the coach's challenge by Auburn is successful. It will be Auburn's ball. They will not be charged a timeout, and they will keep their challenge for the rest of the game.
Rick Barnes is furious. And he is saying exactly what we saw, and that is that Gillespie was hit. See if they're going to take... Barnes wants them to look at it, but he's not going to use a challenge. And so it's Auburn basketball. Barnes is irate. He is all over Chuck Jones. To Williams-Adams. Inside Murphy working on Estrella. Estrella backs him up. Gillespie takes the ball away from him. Great defense, Estrella. Good hands, Gillespie. Estrella, left side to Brown. Brown hands Ament. Ament drives, double teamed, and he's knocked down by Freeman. And they'll call the foul on him. For Freeman, that is his second foul. Auburn's 6th foul.
Like Auburn is the nine big time out front. We might need some back doors or back cuts or something to get us open. It's hard for us to get our offense going from the perimeter.
20-16. Tennessee trails. Inbounds pass comes into Ament. 6:17 left in the half. Brown hands Ament. Ament driving in, cut off. Throws it in the lane. Estrella cut off. Back out to Boswell, who'll take a 3. Way off the mark. And Murphy will box out Brown and let it go out of bounds. It's Auburn's basketball. Evans is going to come in to the lineup, and he's going to get Boswell. I don't think Rick Barnes liked that shot.
He did not at all. He did not like that shot.
Remains 20-16, Auburn. 6 minutes to go in the half. Evans on Pettiford. Pettiford to Overton. Overton dribbles out front, bounces the ball to Murphy. Murphy on the right side, hands off to Pettiford, who circles around, takes a three, and gets the roll.
Not the friendly roll. I was over J.P. Estrella contest. That's a tough make by Tahad.
23-16 Auburn. Balls need some points in the paint.
Yes, we do.
Brown on top, nearly throws it away. Evans grabs it. Evans to the basket, lays it up and in.
There's one way to do it.
Just do it yourself.
Some easy points in the paint.
23-18. Hall, Williams-Adams, Murphy, Pettiford. Auburn circling out front. Pettiford gets a screen. He'll take another three. He'll miss this one, and it'll be tipped out of bounds. But I think they're going to get Estrella for a foul on the floor as Murphy had him boxed out. That is the case. It's on Estrella. His first, team fifth. Brown out, Carey in, Murphy out, Jovic in for Auburn. 4:53 remaining first half. Auburn 23, Tennessee 18. Comes inbounds to Overton. Jovic now with the basketball, hands back to Overton, drives to the basket, lays it up and in. 30-second timeout Auburn as it's 25-18, 4:42 remaining in the first half. Enjoy and celebrate hoop season with light and crisp, truly hard seltzer, Modelo brewed by full-time Vol fans, and Vol Lager from Yeehaw Brewing Company, all distributed by Cherokee Distributing. Remember, celebrate responsibly, and 21 means 21. Chris Lofton.
Yes.
They are trapping the ball out front, 30 feet from the basket. Gillespie, Ament, Boswell, Evans, doesn't matter who has it. That means somebody's open.
Yes.
What does Tennessee do to make them pay for that trap?
We have to, when the double team comes, we have to pass it quick. We can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's open. Two guys on you, somebody's open. On the other hand, our teammates, everybody else has to come to the ball because it's an outlet. You know, Jacoby's a small guard, so it's hard for him to see over those 7-footers, 6'10s out there. And we need to get the ball in the paint, which is making it tough on our guards to get that to him because of the pressure defense Auburn's playing right now.
Auburn goes man. Gillespie double teamed out front to Estrella. To Amen on the right side. In low to Carey. Carey backing him in. Throws it back out. Evans for three. Missed it. Auburn boxing out well. Overton rebounds to Pettiford. Pettiford will take the three from the right side. Will miss it. The rebound goes to Overton. Auburn doing everything well right now.
Yes.
Jovic. His team with a 7-point lead. Gives Overton, nearly knocked away by Evans. Overton drives in the lane. Left-hander pulls up and makes it. Auburn has their biggest lead, matched at 9, 27-18. 3:50 to go first half.
That's a tough mid-range by Overton. Tough.
Amen with the basketball, guarded by Hall. Nate will take the shot and miss it. Hall rebounds on the run. Hall trying to drive on Amen. Cut off. Now Hall will reset out front with 3:28 to go in the half. Hall drives, leaves it underneath Williams-Adams. He's trapped, but finds a way to flip it back out to Pettiford. Pettiford, top of the key. Into the lane. Spinning. Fall away. Left-hander from 12 feet is good.
That's a tough shot.
Timeout, Tennessee. It's a 30. But because it comes under 4, it will be a full timeout, and the Vols need it. Auburn currently on a 6-0 run, a 9-2 run overall, and they lead Tennessee 29-18, 3:08 remaining first half.
Big Orange Basketball. We are the Vol Network.
Did you know that a lot of contractors are hiring people from out of town with no guarantee of their qualifications? Are you tired of going through temp services and getting unskilled labor? Keep jobs local and keep money in-state. Partner with Local 102 for all your mechanical job needs. Skilled labor that's always improving with state-of-the-art training. Let Local 102 be the job source for the best in plumbing, pipe fitting, welding, and HVAC. Visit ualocal102.org to learn more about Local 102. Your goals equal our goals.
Winter is here in East Tennessee. Own it with the Dynasty Spa. Picture this: snowflakes falling, fire pit crackling, and you floating in 104-degree bliss while the world freezes. Right now, Dynasty Spas in Athens is stocked with the most comfortable hot tubs and swim spas built right here in Tennessee. Buy today and get everything: insulated cover lift, steps, starter kit, and delivery. No hidden fees, just instant winter magic. Visit DynastySpaStore.com, off of exit 49 in Athens, or call 423-745-1475. Don't just survive winter, dominate it in total luxury. Dynasty Spas of Athens. Your winter just got hot.
Hello again. It's Matt White with White's Marble Works. Spring in East Tennessee means one thing. It's build season. If you're a builder or project manager frustrated with missed deadlines and unfulfilled promises for your countertop projects, we are the company for you. Our entire team is built on efficiency, precision, and communication. By adhering to those principles, the results speak for themselves. You will come to expect from us a countertop project that is done on time, on budget, and one that adds value. You expect it from us, we demand it of ourselves. Visit us online today at whitesmarbleworks.com. White's Marble Works. Quality stone products since 1870.
East Tennessee Children's Hospital begins a new chapter with a new name, bringing world-class care with more hope, more comfort, and more healing. Dolly Parton Children's Hospital is reinforcing a long-standing commitment to children and families in a bold new era for the hospital. Together, they're committed to strengthening a relationship where world-class care and a caring heart go hand in hand for children across East Tennessee and beyond. Learn more at dollychildrens.org. That's dollychildrens.org.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Auburn at this point doing things better than Tennessee. This is kind of how it sums up right now. Auburn 29, Tennessee 18. Auburn has the last 6 rebounds in this game. They went from being down 13-12 in the rebounding category to being up 18-13. That is un-Tennessee-like in this year. Auburn 10 of 26 from the field, 4 of 13 from 3, 5 of 5 at the line. So Auburn shooting 39%. Tennessee just 8 of 23, 35%. 1 of 5 from 3, 1 of 2 at the line. But Auburn winning points off turnovers, 7-0. Second chance points, 7-2.
Mike, a.k.a. they just want it more than we do right now.
Right now.
Good thing there's a long game ahead of us.
Gillespie brings it up. His team down 11 in the first half. On top, Amet to Boswell. Boswell to Gillespie. Gives it Akpara. One-hander from in front. He missed it. Knocks it out of bounds. Does Akpara. And instead he's going to be called for a foul over the back. 6th foul on Tennessee. First on Akpara. Again, hurried the shot.
Yes.
Nobody was right in front of him.
Take your time.
Kind of shot it on the way up. Auburn can build on their 11-point lead. They look very confident. They are playing their kind of game. And now they throw it away. Pettiford had Hall wide open in the corner, and he just tossed it into the second row. A break for the Big Orange.
Big break.
2:39 to go in the half. Ball's looking for a hoop. Gillespie, double team. Goes to Boswell. Boswell. On the block to Carey. Back to Boswell. Boswell to Gillespie. In the corner, Ament for an open three. Yes, sir.
Bang, bang, Nate.
Ament with 10. Tennessee cuts the lead to 8.
You need that one bad, Mike.
Big time bad. 2:07 to go, first half. 29-21. Pettiford has a pass tipped away by Carey. Carey gets on the floor, diving for it, and it'll go to Tennessee. Carey knocked it off Pettiford. At least that's the initial ruling.
That is great effort and energy by Jalen Carey.
Yes, sir.
He's played assertive tonight, defensively and offensively.
Auburn looking at it to see if they should challenge. Stephen Pearl heads back to his stool on the sidelines, saying no challenge. Boswell inbounds to Gillespie. Gillespie, again double teamed, right side Boswell. On the block they go to Carey. Jovic tipped it, but Carey got it back. Carey backing him in. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie drives, pull up 15-footer, short. Akpara had his hand on it, and it will go instead out of bounds and will be Auburn basketball with 1:40 to play. Good look there, just didn't go down for Jacoby, who is 1 of 4 from the field. 29-21 Auburn. Pettiford driving all the way through, will go for a layup. It's blocked by Ament. Jovic retrieves it. They throw it in the corner to Pettiford. Back on top, Hall. 9 to shoot. Hall working on Ament. To Jovic. To Pettiford on top, guarded by Akpara. 3 to shoot. He puts it way up and banks in a 3. 32-21 Auburn, 1:05 to go.
Bank shot from deep.
Shot it over Akpara. He didn't have any choice but to shoot it that far. Give Gillespie out front, and they're going to call a kick. I think tripping actually on Jovic. That's what I thought too, but they're calling Jovic for a foul, his second for tripping, and so Gillespie will shoot 1-1 with 56 seconds to go. Up, missed it. Gillespie gets his own rebound. To Ament, on top to Boswell. Inside to Carey. He tries to pick it up, can't do it. Akpara gets on the ground and is tied up by Pettiford. It'll stay with Tennessee with 11 to shoot on the alternate possession. 32-21 Auburn. .3 seconds to go in what has been a really crazy first half.
Yes, it has.
Boswell inbounds it to Akpara. He shoots it from in front. He gets the roll.
Felix.
32-23. Balls need a stop. Auburn will have to shoot it with at least 9 seconds left. Pettiford dribbling out front. Boswell getting tight on him. 12 to shoot. 20 on the game clock. To Overton. Overton moves back out front. 6 to shoot. Jovic hands it to Overton, who goes down the lane, missed it. Rebounded by Carey. Carey to Gillespie. 7 seconds to go. To Ament. Ament throws it inside to Carey. Draws the foul with 1.4 seconds left.
What a play by Nate, Mike.
Evans is going to check into the game. Probably try to get Gillespie out of there, maybe. He's been playing with 2 fouls since 16:24 remain.
And I've been nervous the whole time.
And rightfully so. Here's Carey. 2 shots. Up, good.
Good shot.
Carey and Ament carrying the balls. 5 for Carey, 10 for Ament. Gillespie will go ahead and check out with 1.4 to go.
Gave him 49% on the year. And I tell you, every day of practice. He puts in that work on these free throws, Mike.
Gets the roll there. Ball's back within 7. Again, 1.4 to go in the half. To Pettiford, 70-footer on the way. Pretty close. No good. But the Vols get the last 4 points of the half and play a little bit better in the final 3+ minutes. At halftime, it's Auburn 32, Tennessee 25.
Big Orange Basketball on the Vol Network. Today's first half, sponsored by
Ford. Visit your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers. First Horizon Bank. Big bank solutions, small bank spirit. The official bank of the Vols. Axel Logistics. Build your empire. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. Complete coverage for every phase of life.
By the natural gas utilities and pipeline companies in Tennessee.
Natural gas. By ServPro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration across Big Orange Country. And by Modelo. Drink responsibly. Distributed across the Volunteer State by Cherokee Distributing.
Halftime stats, the latest around the SEC. Next, we are the Vol Network.
No matter where you are, you're never too far from real comfort and real food. That's real good. With 13 locations across East Tennessee, Aubrey's Restaurants has been serving up your delicious favorites for over 30 years. If you're taking the family out for dinner, we'll have all the steak, seafood, and salad to satisfy everyone in your hungry crew. Just pop in and watch the game with us. Come on in. Aubrey's has an extensive wine selection, lots of TVs, and a full bar. Order online anytime at aubreysrestaurant.com.
Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars. But Fleet Tire has the new Michelin Defender 2 tire that's designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. Say goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Visit Fleet Tire to find the right Michelin tire for whatever you drive. And get a premium tire with premium service at Fleet Tire. Exit 1B off 275 on East Woodland Avenue.
Hey, it's Hannah with Quality Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. You've heard the phrase, the early bird gets the worm. At Quality, the early bird gets the best price of the year. With your AC checkup, it's only $59 through the end of March. And if you need it, we'll clear your main line for only $79. And it's backed by warranty. If it backs up again, it's on us. Go to bettercallquality.com for details.
You'll be happy as can be when you call Quality.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Stephen Pearl told his basketball team this week that Tennessee bullied the Tigers in their first meeting just about 30 days ago. They obviously listened because they have taken it to Tennessee in this first half at the SEC tournament. It's Auburn 32, Tennessee 25. Ball Network halftime. We welcome you, built by Rackley Roofing. The good news for Tennessee, Nate Ament returned to the lineup today, and thank goodness. He made his presence known early with the opening 2 points of the game, then a three-pointer. Problem was the Vols turned it over twice. Then Jacoby Gillespie got his second foul, 2 fouls in the first 3:26 of the game. Auburn goes on a 12-0 run to take a 14-7 lead. Tennessee goes nearly 5 minutes without any points. The Vols made their first 3 shots of the game, then missed their next 7. But the Vols stabilized midway through the first half. They go on their own 6-0 run. But Auburn strong. Tennessee with some bad shots. Auburn pushes the lead back to 11. It's at 7 now. Work to be done for the Volunteers if they want to play on into Friday. Halftime, Auburn 32, Tennessee 25.
Scores and action across the conference. The SEC today.
Presented by Farm Bureau Insurance. Proudly covering over 2 million homes, autos, and small businesses across our state. Farm Bureau of Tennessee, Tennessee's insurance company, and the official insurance of the Vols.
Earlier today in Nashville, 8th-seeded Missouri falls to 9th-seeded Kentucky, 78-72. Kentucky led by 16 at the 14:33 mark of the second half. Then Missouri goes on a 10-2 run to get within 3. Tega Owe with 21, Denzel Aberdeen with 16, including a key shot in the final 30 seconds. Mark Mitchell spurred the comeback for the Tigers. He had 23 of his 32 points in the second half. Still to come tonight in Nashville, Ole Miss will take on Georgia. That is a 7 o'clock Eastern start. Then it's Oklahoma and Texas A&M on the docket to close things out. Finals elsewhere in college basketball. Iowa State beats Texas Tech in the Big 12 tournament quarterfinals, 75-53 in Kansas City. At the ACC tournament, it's Virginia getting the win over NC State, 81-74. Wolfpack made it close at the end, but the Cavaliers get the victory. St. John's takes care of Providence, 85-72 in the Big East quarterfinals. The upset of the day, Miami of Ohio loses its undefeated season, falling to UMass 87-83 in the MAC championship quarterfinals. So Miami of Ohio is 31-1. These games in progress. At the Big Ten tournament, it's Wisconsin leading Washington 77-64. At the ACC tournament, Miami taking care of Louisville 55-47 in that quarterfinal game. At the Big 12 tournament quarterfinal, it's number 2 Arizona with a big lead over Central Florida, 46-30. That's the SEC Today, sponsored by Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee, Tennessee's insurance company, and the official insurance of the Vols. Tennessee shooting 37% in the first half, 10 of 27 from the field, just 2 of 6 from 3. Auburn has the lead, 32-25.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Ask MSC Insurance Agency in Clarksville if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Kohl's gets it. Instant gratification is the best. Like waking up to freshly brewed coffee, hitting every green light on the way home, or getting instant Kohl's Cash. This weekend only, get $10 Kohl's Cash to use right away when you spend $25 or more. No waiting, no forgetting, no patience required. Offers end March 15th. Some exclusions apply. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora at Kohl's. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Momentum begins with a single step and the right path. I'm Randy Boyd, president of the UT system. Across the state, we offer affordable, high-value pathways to rewarding careers in healthcare, education, agriculture, and more. UT has a presence in all 95 counties, and the education we deliver in classrooms and in communities strengthens our state. That kind of opportunity drives progress for everyone. Learn more at futurefocusedut.com.
What's better than a Tennessee Vols game day? A Big Orange game day with Truly Hard Seltzer. From backyards to box seats, Truly Hard Seltzer's winning blend of refreshing flavor and endless variety will take your game to the next level. At only 100 calories and 22 different flavors, including fan favorites like wild berry and strawberry lemonade, there's something for everyone. No one is just one flavor. Live Truly. Find it near you at trulyhardseltzer.com. Truly Hard Seltzer Beverage Company, Boston, Mass. Please drink responsibly.
On the block to Carey. Back to Boswell. Boswell to Gillespie. In the corner, Ament for an open 3. Yes, sir. Ament with 10. Tennessee cuts the lead to 8.
Nate Ament, 2 of 2 from 3 in his return as he plays 16 minutes this afternoon. Vols trail Auburn 32-25. Auburn's biggest lead was at 11, but the Vols get the final 4 points of the first half to cut the lead to 7. Auburn out rebounding Tennessee 21-15 in the first half. Vols getting points in the paint, 12-6, probably not enough for Rick Barnes' liking in the first stanza. Auburn shooting 38% from the field, 11 of 29 on the day, 5 of 14 from three. They were a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line. The numbers are sponsored by Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm. The numbers show that. Proudly serving the Volunteer State, Morgan & Morgan. Work to do in Nashville. Auburn leads by 7.
Big Orange halftime continues as the final 20 minutes approaches. This is your Vol Network.
This is Jeff Jarnigan. If you're like most people, your home is your most important investment. You can enhance the value of that investment at Standard Kitchen and Bath. A new kitchen adds value to any home, both in day-to-day use and resale time. And with Showplace cabinetry from Standard Kitchen and Bath, that new kitchen will be a creation of lasting beauty that's a true expression of your unique personal style. Stop in to see all the options available to you with Showplace Cabinetry. Give them a call, 694-0068, or go to standardkitchen.com.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Look for it at your local retailers today.
Breakfast, brunch, and lunch. Go ahead, name a more iconic trio. We'll wait with the door open and the coffee brewing. Because at First Watch, we're serving up all your brunch favorites and the best of the season, made to order every day from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Whether or not you start at the crack of dawn with us, we'll leave that up to you. Come visit us in your neighborhood or order online at firstwatch.com and on our app. First Watch. Yeah, it's fresh.
I'll always remember our family vacations in the beautiful Smoky Mountains. We'd rent a cabin, Dad would take us hiking, whitewater rafting, or horseback riding. I really enjoy making this tradition a part of my children's lives.
With over 2,000 cabins, campgrounds, and bed and breakfast to choose from, Visit My Smokies is the only site you need to plan your Smoky Mountain getaway. Visit mysmokies.com. Come home to the Smokies and make vacation memories that will last a lifetime.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Evans gets a screen, gives back inside Akpara, throws down low carry to Amet, two-hand jammer. Excellent passing, Tennessee.
Auburn leads at 32-25. Ball Network halftime, billed by Rackley Roofing. Ball's just 8 of 21 from 2 in the first half. Let's get some second half simple sense from Chris Lofton. Chris, what do you think Rick Barnes' most important message is to his basketball team in the locker room?
And they got to come out and want it more. Auburn has all the second chance. They got 10 second chance points, 7 points off turnovers. Out rebounding us 21-15, 7 offensive rebounds. Larry, that tells me they want it more than us right now. That's what they showed. They wanted it more than us in the first half.
Simple Sense brought to you by Carriage Hill Insurance in Knoxville, your local auto owner's agency. Give them a call this week. Let's get the Vols on to Friday and get them to the next round of the SEC tournament. Work to do, though. Auburn leads this one 32-25.
When life blindsides you with an injury, you need a team that's tough. For over 30 years, Morgan & Morgan has been fighting for the people. This season, we're proud to partner with Tennessee Athletics. Because whether it's on the field or in the courtroom, we're both determined to do what it takes to win. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics. Injured? Dial pound law. Morgan & Morgan, 154th Avenue N, Nashville, Tennessee. Tennessee lawyer will handle Tennessee cases. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
As leaders in disaster cleanup and restoration headquartered in Tennessee, the pros at Serve Pro are prepared for anything. Whether it's fire damage, water damage, or cleaning up after a big win, you can count on Serve Pros to help make it like it never even happened. With more than 50 locations across Tennessee, they've got Vol Nation and their businesses covered. Call them at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers, Serve Pro, independently owned and operated.
The court is where legends are made. They embrace the insanity. They rise when the pressure is high. They leave their mark when it matters most. But legends aren't just found on the hardwood. They're in the stands, in our communities, and the ones who step up when life throws a full court press. At Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee, they're here for every game-changing moment, helping Tennesseans stay ready for whatever comes next. Tennessee Insurance for Tennessee Life. Get a free quote at FBITN.com.
Whether you're cheering on the Vols at Food City Center, watching at your favorite sports bar, or hosting a watch party, you need a beer that will cool you down. Choose Coors Light for a beer as cold as the Rockies. It's cold lagered for a lighter, fresher taste, cold filtered for a brighter appearance, and cold packaged for peak freshness. This basketball season, reach for the beer that supports the Big Orange. Choose chill. Mountain Cold Refreshment, Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers. Celebrate responsibly. 21 means 21. Auburn 32, Tennessee 25. Mike Keith, Chris Lofton for Bridgestone Arena on Broadway in Nashville. Great to see all the basketball fans out yesterday and today from all 16 schools. Some of them not here any longer. You want to stay. You want to be able to get to tomorrow. The winner of this game gets Vanderbilt tomorrow afternoon in the second game. So today's game tipped off around 3:25 Eastern, 2:25 Central. So we would go on the air tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central with a start time probably in that same area. Vanderbilt with a double bye as the 4 seed. Auburn's 30 minutes away. Tennessee's got to get busy if they want to get there, Chris.
From the start, Mike, we got to come out with some energy and passion. And starting on the defensive end right here, we need to stop. We need to stop.
Tennessee out-rebounded 9-2 down the stretch. Hard to believe.
Unacceptable.
Auburn, 2 big runs in the first half, a 13-0 run and a 9-2 run. Their biggest lead was 11. Here's Pettiford. He had 16 in the first half. Half of Auburn's points. Gets a screen, goes right side to Overton. In the corner to Hall, guarded by Akpara. Hall going to try to drive on Akpara. He throws it in the corner to Freeman. Back out on top, Pettiford. To Murphy. Tries to get it to the cutting Pettiford. Freeman picks up the loose ball. Throws it to Pettiford, who hits a 3 and gets fouled. Tahad Pettiford is just out of his mind right now.
Yes, he is. How did you think? We just keep fouling three-point shooters.
Second time in this game. Foul is called on Boswell, his first. And Tennessee's first in the second half. Auburn with a 10-point lead. Tahad Pettiford gunning for 20.
And a player like him, Mike, when he gets going, it's hard to stop.
Missed the free throw. Akpara with the rebound. 35-25, 19 and a half minutes to go. Gillespie. On top, Akpara. Boswell. Back to Ahmed, guarded by Overton. To Gillespie, cutting through and laying it up and in.
Jacoby with the lefty lay.
Give an assist to Ahmed, and it's an 8-point game. Pettiford with the basketball again after making a 3. Tries to go inside to Murphy on the alley-oop, and they're going to call Estrella for bumping it. 2 on Estrella. And so that will send Keyshawn Murphy, the Mississippi State transfer, to the line to shoot 2. 76% free throw shooter.
He had himself a game last night. 15 points and 9 rebounds.
6 of 7 shooting against his former team.
Think it was personal?
Well, he got a technical 3 minutes into the game.
So, yes.
I'm just letting you make the decision as he makes the first free throw. He got a technical early in the game, showing at the bench. He missed the second one. Akpara rebounds. Boswell will run the point. See what we're going to call on the floor. Are they going to get? Yeah, that's Freeman, and that's his third. He's called for a hold.
Like that was kind of like a clothesline.
I said hold to be nice. Freeman out. Williams-Adams in. Gillespie to inbounds. To Boswell. 36-27, 18:50 remaining in the game. Auburn leads by 9. To Ahmed. Ahmed inside Estrella. Estrella, one-hander up, good.
That jump hook with the right from JP.
First basket of the game, actually on the first shot of the game for Estrella. Pettiford on the other end, trying to drive. Working on Boswell. To Overton. Overton to Murphy on top. Gets it to Hall. Hall can take the three. Driving on Estrella. 5 to shoot. Now Akpara's got him. Takes it down the lane. Loses the basketball. Puts up a follow-away. Missed it. And Williams-Adams rebounds. Foul on the floor is going to be called on Ahmed.
That's those hustle plays we were talking about.
Ahmed fighting him. 36-29, 18:08 to go. Ball defense was excellent there. Pettiford throws it deep. Near midcourt, it's Overton. Goes to Murphy. Murphy waits for Pettiford. Akpara on the switch. Pettiford just loops it up there and has it dribble into the basket. He can't miss.
He's on fire.
Got 21. 38-29. To Ahmed. Ahmed on the block, Estrella. Guarded by Murphy, backing him in. One-hander up, good.
All day, JP.
38-31. Ball's hanging in there, but they need a run. 17:24 remaining. Here's Pettiford. Double teamed out front to Overton. In the corner to Hall. Hall trying to take Ahmed. Ahmed cuts him off. He's backing him in. Throws it in the corner to Williams-Adams, who drives, leaves it off for Murphy. Murphy in trouble, and they're going to call Ahmed for a foul. Ahmed knocked the ball away, and he is called for his second foul of the second half with 17:06 to go.
Nate saying he didn't foul him, but at that time, shot clock winding down, just keep your hands up. He can't finish over you like that.
You're going to call this a shooting foul, too. Wow. I'm with you. Here's Murphy at the line.
76% free throw shooter on the year.
Gets it to drop. Murphy now with 4.
Birmingham, Alabama native.
Making him tuck his shirt in. Joe Lindsay, the head referee. 39-31. Even their big men are good free throw shooters.
Yes.
Up, missed it long, tipped out, and grabbed by Ahmed. He hands to Gillespie. Still an 8-point game. Tennessee called for 4 fouls in the second half already. Auburn won. We played 3 minutes. Give, Gillespie, head fake, lays it up, missed it. Estrella tips, missed it. Grabbed by Hall, thrown out to Williams-Adams, to Pettiford, takes it to the rack. It's blocked by Boswell and rebounded by Estrella. On the other end, Gillespie to Boswell to Akpara, who draws the foul. Foul called on Overton. It's his second, team second, and Akpara will go to the line.
Mike, you talk about a big block in transition right there from Bishop Boswell.
Huge play. Looked like it would be a sure 2.
Yes, it did.
Felix Akpara with 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field. Free throw up, good.
First game against Auburn, Felix didn't play.
Did not play. With a calf injury. 39-32, 16:36 to go. Second one up. Good. Sweet stroke.
Yes, it is.
6-point game. Ball's looking for a stop. We got to stop the guy with the ball now, Pettiford. Pettiford goes right to Hall. Guarded by Akpara, trying to take him. Step back three is blocked and grabbed by Boswell. Ahead to Gillespie. Gillespie inside, and he throws it through the legs of Estrella, who should have caught it, but just did not get his hands down quickly enough.
Yeah, it was kind of a low pass, but
still, you can touch it, you can catch it.
My bad, Mike.
That may be from a different sport. He still should have caught that.
Right. How to sing in football. Bad ball, good ball, catch them all.
There you go. 39-33. Auburn with the ball. On top to Williams-Adams. He drives through on Carey, who's just entered. Missed it. Murphy gets the rebound, out hustling the balls, lays it up and in. Tennessee flat-footed on that play.
Yes, that's just effort.
Auburn out rebounding Tennessee 24-20. To Ahmed on the right side. Ahmed kills his dribble. Back out on top to Boswell. Boswell goes to Akpara. Flips it down the lane. Gillespie for the layup. Good. And a technical foul has been called. Let's see on whom. This Joe Lindsay has called it.
I didn't see what happened.
Charged to Jalen Carey, who is barking at Hall. So give Carey the technical. And Lindsay, known for teeing up people, gets Carey in a 41-35 game with 15-19 to go in the first half. What did he do?
Threw the ball. He threw the ball at him after the ball went through the net.
Bad play by Carey.
Because play before that, Mike, Keyshawn was baiting him.
So timeout on the floor. Official timeout. Auburn will be shooting technical foul shots when we come back. Auburn 41, Tennessee 35, 15-19 remaining first half.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Rackley Roofing is now the official roofer of the Vols, and Rackley is more than a roofing company. They're part of the communities where they work and live, investing in neighborhoods and opening doors to a career in an industry that's growing year after year. Rackley Roofing's mission is clear. Transform the roofing industry with unmatched customer service, detailed documentation, and the highest safety standards. Because Rackley believes the ladder to a great roof is only as good as the people who climb it. Rackley Roofing. Building roofs, building futures.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, they believe in keeping your eyes as healthy as your smile. That's why they offer Delta Vision. Coverage so comprehensive, it includes eye exams, discounts, even allowances for glasses, contact lenses, and more. Vol fans know outstanding coverage when they see it. So check them out at deltadentaltn.com. Delta Dental. They put the C in Tennessee.
Natural gas is building a brighter future for Tennesseans, powering the places where we live, work, and grow. It's more affordable than electricity and cleaner than other conventional energy sources. Natural gas makes every meal easier, delivering precision and speed in the kitchen. From your grill to your appliances, natural gas is there, keeping your life moving. And natural gas is the energy behind Tennessee's thriving industries.
Natural gas.
41-35, Auburn, 15-19 to go. Technical foul on Jalen Carey gives Tennessee their 5th foul in the first 4:41 of the second half. Auburn has been called for 2. Auburn doing a great job on the glass, out-rebounding Tennessee 24-20. 9 of those are offensive rebounds. And so the difference in this basketball game right now, second chance points, Auburn 14, Tennessee 2. You could also say the difference in this game is Tahad Pettiford, who's got 21 in 21 minutes. Overton's going to shoot the free throws. He's an 87% free throw shooter. Made it.
Got it.
42-35.
Overton had himself a pretty decent game last night. 6 for 12 from 3.
Free throw is good. It's 43-35. Barnes is into it with Lindsey, saying Hall was doing plenty of things before Carey threw the ball at him. But as you say, it's always the second player that gets caught.
Always.
Auburn with the ball up 8. Inbounding against full court pressure. Boswell, Akpara, Ament, Brown, and Gillespie. Carey to the bench. Pettiford off the screen. Throws it down low to Ament. Turnover Auburn. Ament quickly ahead Gillespie. In the corner, guarded by Overton. Gillespie driving. Cut off by Hall. Back out front, Boswell. 15 to shoot. Boswell to Gillespie. They're going to get Overton for a hold.
And so
Overton is the man on whom the foul is called. That's 3 on him. Ament to inbounds. 14:47 remaining in the game. Talented freshman, 10 in the first half, none so far in the second. He gets the ball on the right side, dumps it down low to Brown. Brown spins to the basket and draws the foul. It's called on Hall. It's his second, team 4th, and Dwayne Brown will go to the line to shoot free throws. Brown, in SEC play, just a 57% free throw shooter. He did make 7 starts in SEC play.
Yes, he did. As a freshman. Man.
Up, good.
In the first game he played Auburn, Mike, Brown had 10 points, 3 for 5 from the field. Had a solid game.
Had a very solid game overall.
Yes, he did.
Also 7 rebounds in that game. Had to play a lot because of Akpara's absence. Second one good. 43-37. Ball's trapped in the backcourt. Williams-Adams gets a pass, takes it all the way through, goes to the rack, hit by Brown, double clutches, and puts it off the backboard and in.
That was a tough finish by Williams-Adams.
Very, very good.
Yes.
Gillespie, guarded by Masalik, who's just entered. Gillespie, hands Akpara in the corner. Boswell for 3, no good. Ball tipped, and it'll go out of bounds to whom? Tennessee. 14:05 remaining in the game. Auburn looking at it to see if they want a challenge. They do. Auburn wants to challenge it. And so we will see. It appeared Tennessee touched it. I was a bit surprised by the call because Boswell took the 3 in the corner. And we've got timeout on the floor, 14:05 to go. If you love the Tennessee Vols, look for the new Vols Collector Cup at participating Hardee's. Rep the Big Arch, sip your favorite drinks, and receive 99-cent refills for the year. Class up your combo with the Vols Collector Cup today only at Hardee's, proud sponsor of the Vols. So they are looking at this, and we've got timeout. Auburn leads by 8.
This is Big Orange Basketball. This is your Vol Network.
Your heart works hard, so it deserves the strongest care. At Covenant Health, we treat more hearts in more places with the best results so you can get back to everyday life faster. Because your heart doesn't just beat for you, it beats for your family, your work, and your next adventure. Covenant Health gives you more than care. We give you strength. Covenant Health Heart. Let our strength be yours.
For over 100 years, Marvin has been helping contractors and homeowners bring their building projects to life. Marvin Windows and Doors will inspire you to create with confidence, value, and distinction. When you choose expertly crafted Marvin products from Hiwassee Window, you have the support you need to make every window and door project a success. Let their professional sales staff with over 90 years combined experience help you choose the right product. Find your Marvin Windows and Doors today at Hiwassee Window, 865-675-3690, just off Lovell Road.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota, like the world's best-selling vehicle, the all-new, all-hybrid 2026 Toyota RAV4. Now through March 31st, get 4.99 APR financing on a new RAV4. Or lease a well-equipped RAV4 LE for just $299 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS, tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Ready to take the next step toward college? Discover the path to your future at Roan State with degree and certificate programs in dozens of disciplines. Flexible online and in-person options mean you can learn when and where it's convenient for you. As you begin, your success coach will be there every step of the way. And when it's time to graduate, Roan State will help you transfer to a university or land your new job. It's never too late to get started. Visit roanstate.edu and explore your options today.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Yes, it does. It looked like Felix hit it, and Keyshawn Hall was close, but he pulled his hands back at the last minute.
45-37, Auburn leads. 14:05 remaining in the game. Vols have got to start making a push here pretty soon.
Yes, we do, Mike. Honestly, we need to get some stops in a row.
Challenged by Auburn. It would be Auburn's ball in the backcourt.
And, like you said, we got to get
Auburn will have
score,
no more challenges for the rest of the game.
So Auburn is out of challenges.
They will not be charged a timeout.
But they won both of their challenges in the game, including this one, obviously. And so Tennessee is going to go with some full court pressure here. Into Hall. Hall will bring it up. They make sure Pettiford can't get the ball to at least start the set. Hall puts a move on Boswell. Back on top. Mashalik to Pettiford. Pettiford has it tipped away momentarily, grabs it back to Murphy, takes the handoff from Murphy, has it knocked away again by Gillespie. To Murphy, 3 to shoot, 30-footer, no good. Tipped out, rolling around. It's been picked up by Evans to the ball. Evans to the hoop, throws it up, missed it, tipped good. Dwayne Brown.
What can Brown do for you? A tip-in.
Get you 2. 45-39. 13-19 to go. Vols have been no closer than 6 in the second half. They trailed by 7 at the intermission. By as many as 11 here in the second half. Pettiford driving through, throws it up, and is called for a foul. He drove straight into Estrella, and Estrella is the man on whom that foul is called.
Yeah, that's a tough call. Looked like JP just had his hands up, but he looked like he hip-checked him a little bit.
East Coast guards know how to do it, man.
That's exactly right.
The playgrounds of Jersey City.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Free throw up and good by Pettiford. He's got 22.
4 for 5 from the line today.
Jovic coming in to get Murphy. 46-39, 13:02. remaining in this basketball game at Bridgestone Arena. Pettiford. Up. Good. He can shoot with his eyes closed right now and not miss. He's got 23 of Auburn's 47. Gillespie. To Brown. Right side, Boswell. Boswell takes a long look, goes to Evans. Evans to Boswell. Back to Evans. Evans cuts it all the way through, throws it back out right to Pettiford. Turnover, Tennessee. Pettiford. Masalik going to take a three. Flat shot, no good. Wasn't the shot they wanted. Evans rebounds. 12:28 remaining. Gillespie puts on a move. Into the lane, goes up strong, throws it up, missed it. Ball tipped around. Williams-Adams clears. Tennessee had a good look, couldn't knock it down. 47-39. Pettiford dribbling out front. Double team gives Williams-Adams. He's going to race to the basket. Have his shot blocked out of bounds by Brown.
Man, good defense by Dwayne Brown right there.
Ament, Akpara, and Carey in. Brown, Estrella, and Evans out. 12:04 to go in the second half of this basketball game. Auburn leading by 8. Auburn with 13 to shoot. Williams-Adams to inbounds. Has it tipped by Akpara, grabbed by Hall, who takes it to the basket and makes a reverse layup. Of course he did.
Of course.
Good defense, Tennessee, but Hall came up with it and made a horse shot.
One of those nights.
Falls down 10, 49-39. Free throw line to Carey, back out front to Boswell. Boswell tries to bounce it to Carey, and it's kicked. Timeout on the floor. 11:38 remaining. Auburn continuing to be in control, leading Tennessee 49-39.
The forward starts here, then sets a pick at the top of the meat department. Now move baseline to the produce section and look for the man cutting straight through the checkout lane.
Hey, Coach Barnes, do you carry that whiteboard with you everywhere?
Hey, whether we're at the Food City Center or here at our local Food City, success happens when quality ingredients and great preparation come together. Food City, official supermarket of the Vols.
On the court, a perfect assist sets up success. That's what the Ford F-150 truck can do for you. With outstanding towing and payload numbers, F-150 delivers the power, capability, and reliability you need to make every play. It's game on in the Ford F-150. This is Mike Keith. For great offers on the best-selling full-size truck in Tennessee, see your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the Volunteers. Go Vols!
Based on S&P Global Mobility total U.S. new vehicle registrations for the standard full-size pickup segment, we to 5.
Fall fans, ready to score big on your next home? Clayton Homes, Oakwood Homes, and Love Homes are proud sponsors of Tennessee Athletics and proud to help you find your dream home. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking for your forever home, their teams across Tennessee have your back. With 29 locations statewide and Energy Smart Homes designed for year-round savings and a lifetime of comfort, it's never been easier to make the move. Stop by today and see why so many families and Vol fans trust Clayton, Oakwood, and Love Homes to turn home ownership into a win.
Across the state of Tennessee, you will find towns big and small, all with that big orange passion, just like you see at First Horizon, serving communities big and small, offering big bank products with small bank passion. When the best of big meets the best of small, you get it all. That's First Horizon, proudly serving Tennesseans for over 160 years. It's no wonder First Horizon is the official bank of Tennessee Athletics.
Auburn 49, Tennessee 39, 11:38 remaining. We pause 10 seconds for station identification from Learfield. This is the Vol Network.
Your home for the Tennessee Volunteers. WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
The difference in this ball game, well, Todd Pettiford has 23 for Auburn. Tennessee has only one player in double figures, Nate Ament, who does not have any points in the second half. But, Chris Lofton, I'm looking at offensive rebounding. Auburn has 11 offensive rebounds, which have led to 16 second-chance points. Tennessee with just 4, a difference of 12 in that particular category.
That's the game, Mike. That's the game. It's real simple. They have out-hustled us on the boards, which is rare for us.
With 11:38 remaining, Auburn will shoot 1-1 the rest of the way as Tennessee has fouled 6 times. Auburn has been called for 4 fouls. 49-39. Auburn comes out in what looks to be some matchup zone. Gillespie, right side to Boswell, back three. Off the back iron, Ament runs down the rebound. Takes it in, tries to bank it, has his shot blocked and knocked away. Hall with the ball. Auburn, 8 blocks in the game. Hall tries to drive. Akpara ties him up. Intelligent play, Akpara. It's Tennessee basketball.
Very intelligent play.
Really heady move by Felix, who saw him kind of put his head down and not be looking, and when he started to drive forward, he just reached in and tied him up. Boswell. On top, Ament. Ament to Akpara, to Boswell, to Ament for 3. No good. Rebound Akpara, back out to Boswell. To Ament. Ament on the block, Carey. Carey gives it to Ament driving down the lane, and Ament is hit as he goes to the basket and fouled. I believe they're going to call it on... Got to call it on Jovic. It is Jovic. It's his 3rd. Thought for a second it might be on Freeman, which would have been his 4th. So Ament will go to the line for his first free throws of the day. Ament has not scored in the second half. Up. Good. Ament has scored in the second half. 49-40 with 10:42 to go.
Like 79% from that line in the season. Always good to see him back out there.
Makes the second one. 8-point game. Pettiford gets the inbounds pass. Guarded in backcourt by Gillespie. Pettiford nearly has it tipped away by Gillespie. Pettiford gets a screen. Drive, glass, and in. He's got 25.
Another tough one. That was tough.
He's out of his mind.
Yes, he is. With the right-hand floater.
Auburn again, some matchup zone looks into Ament. Ament goes up, lays it off the glass and in, and that gentleman was fouled.
And 1 Nate. Talk to him. But, Mike, we got to get some stops.
They'll get Jovic his 4th personal. Auburn now matches Tennessee with 6 fouls. 51-43 Auburn, 10-13 to go in this basketball game. Winner tomorrow in the second game of the day. If it's Tennessee, we will be on the air at 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central. Ament gunning for 15 on the day. Up. Good. Tennessee has it back to the halftime margin of 7, 51-44. Pettiford. Coming right, guarded by Gillespie. Gives it to Hall. Hall out front to Williams-Adams. To Freeman. To Murphy. Murphy, couple of dribbles. Gives Williams-Adams 7 to shoot. Williams-Adams tries to go low. Going to try to go over Akpara and shoot it. It's short. It's grabbed by Ament. Ball's on the run. Down 7 with the basketball. Ament. Goes to his left. Pettiford on him. This is a mismatch. Ament into the lane, up, and he's fouled.
Way to read the situation with Nate.
Pettiford is 6'1". Ament is 6'10".
Mismatch. Took him right down there to the paint.
In the words of John Ward, that don't work. Ament back to the line. Up. Good. Ball's back within 6. 9:30 to go.
4 for 4 from the line. Nate today.
Overton back in. Hall out. As Ament tries to move the balls within 5. Up. Good. Ament with 7 straight points. Williams-Adams throws inbounds to Pettiford. Guarded in the backcourt by Boswell. Racing up the right side, Pettiford. 9:20 remaining in this contest. He's double-teamed out front. Pettiford with 13 to shoot, bounces it to Murphy. Murphy going to give it to Williams-Adams. He tries to drive the lane, kills his dribble, in trouble, bounces it back to Pettiford, who loses it. 3 to shoot. He fires up a prayer, missed everything. Shot, clock, violation. Auburn Tigers with 8:59 remaining.
Mike, that's the defense I'm talking about right there. Everybody was locked in and engaged.
Tennessee could make it a one-possession game with a hoop here. Gillespie to Boswell to Ament. Ament for 3. That's going to be short. And Ament rebounds, throws it back into Boswell. On top, Gillespie to Boswell. Boswell drives, throws to the corner to Ament for 3. Yes, sir! Bang, bang, Nate! It's a 2-point game. Here we go. Pettiford brings it past the line. Cut off by Ament. Now cut off by Carey. To Freeman. Out front to Murphy. Hands to Overton. Overton step back 3. Short. Rebounded Carey. Ament with the basketball. Guarded by Freeman. Gets a screen. Ament down the lane on Williams-Adams. Rolls for a layup. Missed it. Ball tipped. Thrown back in. Bounced by the Vols, but it goes to Auburn. Good hustle carry nonetheless. Auburn throws it ahead. Alley-oop block. Akpara. Ament the other way. To Gillespie. Gillespie to the rack. Yes! Finish! Tie game. 7.5 minutes to go. Stephen Pearl says, we need a blow.
Mike, check me in.
51 for Auburn. 51 for Tennessee. And we are tied for the first time since 7-all.
What up? Orange and White Madness. We are the Vol Network.
Clogged gutters can lead to costly roof damage. Don't wait until it's too late. At Daniel Hood Roofing Systems, they'll clean your gutters for just $1.99. And while they're there, they'll give your roof a free professional inspection. Protect your home, prevent leaks, and gain peace of mind. Call Daniel Hood Roofing Systems today at 865-851-5002 or visit DanielHoodRoofingSystems.com. Daniel Hood Roofing Systems, from ball for life to roofer for life.
Are you ready to finally win the battle against your lawn? This is Ty with Tyler Brothers Farm Equipment in Maryville, home of East Tennessee's #1 variety of farm, construction, and lawn equipment for you. There isn't a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff anywhere in the country, and we're happy to help you find the perfect piece of equipment or parts for your needs. Whether it's Kubota or so many other top brands, Tyler Brothers will talk you to fit based on what you owned for over 4 decades and located next to Smoky Mountain Harley-Davidson. Let Tyler Brothers help you win the battle of your lawn this season.
Food. It's our thing. But how you shop for it, that's all you. Order online.
Bread, milk, and fresh baked cookies.
And pick it up curbside.
Thank you!
Or have it delivered straight to your door.
Here's your Food City delivery. Oh, thanks.
With Instacart or DoorDash. Nobody does food like Food City. And now get it straight from our doors to yours.
Value every day, Food City.
No
No one takes the field trying to lose. Champions win. At NAI Cola RM Moore, winning is what they do in commercial real estate. With over 500 years of combined experience, the NAI team knows how to make the right plays and close the right deals every time. So why settle for rookies when you can have an all-star roster behind you? Hire the winning team at NAI Cola RM Moore. Online at colamore.com.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, The Sports Animal.
Tennessee on an 8-0 run over the last 2:38. Auburn hasn't scored in nearly 3 minutes total. And Tennessee, who has trailed in this game by as many as 11, has now rallied to tie it at 51 all. Chris Lofton, what's been the difference?
Man, energy, passion, defense, Mike. We're playing defense. We're getting stops. And we're getting good shots.
I thought you were going to say Nate Amen.
I was getting to that. I was saying, defense first, and then Nate Amen is back.
He has 10 points in the last 2:45. So he's got 20. Gillespie, who really just had another rough half of basketball in the first half, has come on in the second half and made plays. And Tennessee also 12 of 14 at the free throw line, overtaking Auburn now, who's 11 of 14 at the line. The other thing that has happened, ladies and gentlemen, rebounds now tied at 30 apiece.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Walls.
See what Tennessee's got in the tank after that run. Inbounds pass. Pettiford. Boswell's got him. Pettiford with 25 points. Goes right. Throws to Hall. Hall down the lane. Gets Akpara in the air. Missed the shot. Rebound Carey. Tennessee has not led since 7-5. They could take the lead here. Gillespie to Boswell. On the block to Carey. Forcing his way back. Double team. Throws it across Boswell to Evans. Evans gives Boswell 4 to shoot. 3 to shoot. Boswell long 3. Missed badly. Friedman with the rebound. He's headed down the court. He's taking it to the hole. He throws it up. He missed it. The tip is no good. Boswell with the rebound. Ahead to Evans. Evans going to try to take it to the rack, and he's fouled by Hall. No fear, Amari Evans.
He's like a running back when he gets out in transition like that, looking for contact.
I told him in the pregame interview that Jalen Evans said he was a linebacker. I think he would prefer, he said if I'm a linebacker, he's a defensive tackle. Probably fair. Evans for the lead. Good.
Money.
52-51, Tennessee, 6.5 minutes to go. Amen had gotten a quick break around the timeout. He's back in now. Boswell going to get a break. Evans up, long, and Auburn rebounds with Overton. Overton racing up court. Guarded by Evans. Going to drive in the lane, throw it down low to Freeman, try to bounce it to Murphy, stolen away by Akpara. To Gillespie. Gillespie sets the offense. Ball's leading by a point. To Amen. Amen on the block. Carey spinning down low. Carey up strong. Missed it. Follows his shot. Good. Big body. Tennessee's run now 11-0. 54-51. To Overton. 5:45 to go. He gives it to Freeman. 30 feet from the basket. To Pettiford. Pettiford with 10 to shoot. Drives down the lane, has it stolen by Gillespie. Gillespie and Freeman. Gillespie and Freeman. Gillespie! Oh! What a finish! Timeout! Stephen Pearl. Tennessee 56. Auburn 51. 5:31 remaining. As Pearl says, we need 30 seconds to regroup. Auburn is all out of sorts. Tennessee's run now is up to 15-0 over the last 4:42, 17-2 over the last 5:11. Auburn has missed their last 6 shots. They are just 2 for their last 11. 3 turnovers in the last 4:55. Where did this come from?
That's what we needed from the start of the game, Mike. But you know what? Better late than never.
Better late than never, indeed. By the way, Auburn has committed 8 fouls, Tennessee 6. Auburn has just 1 timeout left, 5:31 to go. (56-51) Vols. Tennessee going to go full court pressure. Williams-Adams to throw it into Pettiford. Guarded by Gillespie. Pettiford goes left. Throws it back up front, Murphy. Trying to take it to the hole. He's cut off by Okpara. Throws back out front to Pettiford. Pettiford looking for a screen. 10 to shoot. To Overton, who drives. Throws it left corner, Hall for 3. It's tipped and rebounded by Okpara. Tennessee basketball, 5 minutes remaining.
This defense has turned up.
Auburn going to double team out high. Tennessee gets the ball to Okpara, then to Evans. Ament comes to get the basketball. Hall's got him. Screen for Ament, trying to take it down the lane. He does, spinning move, 10-footer. He's fouled. Fouled by Murphy.
That's a hard cover. You think you got him, but that 6'10" just reaches over. You have no choice but to hit his arm, Mike.
Nate Ament has said, I haven't played since February 28th. My back is very strong. Get on that back.
That's what he said. It's very impressive. 67 days, hasn't played.
Ament's free throw up and good.
It has looked great, Mike.
57-51 Vols, 4:38 to go. Up good. It is a 17-0 Tennessee run. Inbounds pass to Pettiford. Pettiford bounces the ball to Williams-Adams. 4:28 to go. Inside, Hall, and a foul will be called, as they'll say Hall was being held. Evans will be called for the foul. His first, team 7th, and so Hall will go to the line to shoot free throws.
His first free throws of the afternoon.
Auburn has not scored in 5:59. Let's see if Hall can help them. Up. No good. Ament with the rebound. 4:20 to go. Gillespie, double team, goes to Boswell. To Okpara, back to Gillespie. He's going to be double teamed again out front. He runs through the double team to Carey. Alley-oop. Oh! Okpara. Okpara.
Watch your head, Mike.
60-51 Vols.
Great pass by Jalen.
See what the call is. Technical foul on Stephen Pearl. With 3:56 to go, and the Vols on an unbelievable run. 21-2 over the last 6:46. Auburn has not scored in 6.5 minutes. Timeout on the court. Vols 60, Tigers 51.
Hey, Vol Nation, it's Coach Barnes, here to remind you why Pilot is the official travel partner of Tennessee Athletics. Every season is a journey, building on what's in the rear view while keeping your eyes on the road ahead. The folks at Pilot know all about that. They're out here to help you make the most of every mile. Just like things were always better in that Tennessee orange, every journey's better with a stop at Pilot. See you out here.
At Stowers Machinery, our customers come first in everything we do. From 24/7 emergency field repair service to cutting-edge diagnostics, we're prepared with all the tools, equipment, and knowledge necessary to repair your earth-moving equipment, generators, or trucks fast and keep you on track with all your projects. Stop by one of our 7 locations in East Tennessee. Visit us online at stowerscat.com or give us a call at 865-355-0600 and see how we can help you with your next project.
Happy Millionaire's Day to you. Happy Millionaire's Day to you. Happy Millionaire's Day, dear Tennessee lottery player. Happy Millionaire's Day to you and many more. Want the chance to celebrate $1 million win again and again? Play the Millionaire for Life game from the Tennessee Lottery. With drawings every day, you could win $1 million a year for life. Talk about a gift that never gets old. Millionaire for Life from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Tastes like winning. Yeehaw Brewing Company is the home of Vol Lager, a beer made for fans by fans. Founded by UT alumni, we've created an experience that feels just like home. And as the official watch party for Tennessee Athletics, our tap rooms make the best place to cheer on the Vols. Visit yeehawbrewing.com to find a location or beer near you. Yeehaw Brewing, a VFL, every season, every sip.
Tahad Pettiford made a jump shot with 10 minutes and 26 seconds to go to put Auburn up 51-41. They haven't scored since. Tennessee is on a run right now that is just amazing. A 19-0 run that has them in front of Auburn 60-51 with 3:56 remaining. Nate Ament with 22, Jacoby Gillespie with 11, Jalen Brown with 8. The Vols have now taken the lead in rebounding after losing the first half by 6 rebounds. Tennessee plus 8 in that department in the second half. Auburn, the team of runs. They won yesterday because of 2 massive runs in beating Mississippi State. And today, Tennessee, who did not look like the better team for nearly 30 minutes, has put together their best run of the entire season.
Yes, it has. 21-0. I mean, 19-0, 21-2.
21-2.
Yeah, best run of the year, easily.
Ament to shoot technical free throws.
Sorry, Mike, for screaming in your ears sometimes.
That's okay.
I get too excited like I'm playing again, you know?
Auburn in a bad way, too, from the standpoint that they have already been charged with 10 fouls. So if they start fouling Tennessee, the Vols will shoot 2 the rest of the way. Ament up. Good.
7 for 7 from the line today.
Knock on wood. Do it. I'm serious. Thank you.
My man, Mike. My man, Nate.
61-51.
I'm not going to say a word no more, Mike. My bad.
And it's Auburn basketball with 3:56 remaining. A 20-0 run. Murphy to Williams-Adams to Pettiford. Pettiford's going to take a long 3 and make it. He's got 28.
Yes. He's just a great player, Mike.
He is a great player. 61-54. They get it up court to Ament. He gets it to Carey, to Boswell, back to Ament. Ament working his way in on Pettiford. Can't find anybody. Throws it out front. Tries to get it to Boswell. It's knocked away, but flipped back to Tennessee, and Gillespie has it. To Ament for 3. Oh! Ament with 26.
Bang, bang, Nate.
And the Vols by 10 with 3:05 remaining. Pettiford kills his dribble. Goes to Murphy. Murphy hands it off to Overton. Nearly stolen. Overton takes a long three. Missed it. Out of bounds. It's thrown back in and claimed by whom? Claimed by Auburn's Pettiford. 2:40 to go. Pettiford guarded by Okpara. There's a mismatch somewhere else. Pettiford slips. Picks up his dribble. Gives to Murphy. 2.5 minutes to go. Murphy puts it up. Good.
That's a tough shot by Murphy.
And looks like they're going to wipe the floor where Pettiford fell. 64-56, 2:24 remaining. Papa was a Rolling Stone. That's tremendous wipe the floor music. Inbounds pass, Gillespie breaks the press. Nearly fouled by Hall, comes up with it. To Boswell. Boswell gonna set it with 2:12 to go. To Gillespie. Gillespie looking for a cutter. Gonna go to the basket, leave it with Carey. Carey drives and he's fouled. With exactly 2 minutes to go. Foul on Overton.
Good cut by Jalen right there.
So here's Carey with some big free throws. Carey. Up. Good.
Got it.
65-56. Again, exactly 2 minutes to go. Carey will now gun for double digits. 9 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Missed that short. It's grabbed by Pettiford. Boswell on him. To Murphy. Murphy looking for a cutter. It's Pettiford. Pettiford circles back out front. Spin move, lost the ball. Back on top, Murphy. Murphy going to try to drive on Carey. Can't do it. Back to Pettiford for a long three. Too long. Ament tries to rebound. He loses it. Hall gets it, puts it up and in, and he was fouled with 1:34 to go.
It's a big play by Keyshawn Hall right there. Got the offensive rebound. Took the contact and finished with the right hand as a lefty.
65-58, Tennessee, 1:34 to go. Hall puts it up and makes it. It's a 6-point game. Estrella will check in for Tennessee. Carey out. Can the Vols negotiate the last 94 seconds and make it to Friday? Murphy just pushed Okpara, and they're going to review this. Okpara may have pushed him before.
That was right in front of me. That was an easy call, Mike.
Yeah, let's see what this is all about. Auburn won a game by drawing a foul. They won the Kentucky game drawing a very unusual foul call. They draw a lot of unusual foul calls. Okpara walks by him and bumps him, and then Murphy pushes him. Really, they should probably call nothing there.
Yeah.
They should just say, that's enough. I mean, come on, let's not do that. See what Lindsay does.
After review, we have a dead ball, double contact, technical foul. On 34 white and 3 blue, they will offset. We will resume play.
Okay. So 3 blue Murphy, his third foul. Akpara's second foul. And that's what it was. If you wanted to call it, you could have also called nothing.
I would have called nothing.
Yeah, I would have said.
It's SEC tournament. It's March Madness.
Come on.
I don't want them liking each other, Mike.
No. 65-56, a minute 34 to go. Ament can run the baseline. Ament throws it in, bounce to Boswell. He's trapped. He gets it ahead to Ament. Ament to Boswell. To Ament. Down the lane. He puts it up. It won't go, but he draws the foul. With a minute 23 to go.
That's the way you attack, Mike.
Murphy called for the foul, his fourth. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, when they're pressing like that, you got numbers, you got to attack. Just like Nate did.
Ament with 26. Up. Short. Carey coming back in. Estrella out. This is a big one because it gives you a 3-possession lead.
8 for 10 on the afternoon for Nate at the line.
Ament up. Missed that one. Gets away. Pettiford with the rebound. Pettiford comes rolling down court. Has it knocked out of bounds by Gillespie with a minute 17 to go. Ament has made only one of his last 4 free throws. Inbounds to Murphy. Murphy to Williams-Adams. To Hall. Working on Ament. Hall in the corner to Pettiford for 3. Missed it. Rebound who? Ament. And he's fouled in backcourt by Hall. For Hall, that's 4. A minute 3 to go. Let's see if Ament, if you're Rick Barnes, do you think about a timeout right here to let these guys breathe a little bit with a minute 4 to go?
I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Ament is so winded.
Oh, he's going to be. I knew that from the start.
Timeout. Rick's asking him, do you need a timeout? Going to let him shoot the first one. Good. Ament with 27. Tennessee leads by 7, a minute 4 to go. Missed the second one. Hall with the rebound. Rambling into front court. He goes down the lane, throws it up, and banks it in. It's a 5-point game. Inbounds to Gillespie, and he's fouled. Fouled with 55.5 to go. And so that foul is on Overton. He's gone. And Freeman will come back in. 66-61. Tennessee has got to make its free throws.
Yes, indeed.
Good.
Jacoby 2 of 4 this afternoon from the line.
Gillespie with a much better second half. Up. Good. Tennessee 68, Auburn 61. Inbounds pass, Pettiford. Pettiford being guarded all over the court. Gets it to Freeman. Tennessee trying to double team him. Pettiford in a double team now. Goes in, throws it up, missed it. Akpara tries to rebound, and Williams-Adams takes it away from him and is fouled with 41.3 to go. It's going to be on Akpara, his third. 2 shots upcoming for Sebastian Williams-Adams.
Talk about a tough rebound by Williams-Adams right there.
Really good player.
Yes, he is. Bright future.
Free throw, thinks about it, drops through. 68-62.
Hit every part of that rim.
41.3 seconds to go. Missed that one. Tipped around to Boswell. Tennessee with a 6-point lead. Boswell is fouled by Freeman.
That's not a good play by Bishop. He ran straight to the corner and just picked up the ball.
Can't do that.
No.
36.5 to go.
He got saved right there.
2 shots for Boswell, who has not been to the line today. Up. Good. That's his first point. Tennessee 69, Auburn 62.
First point, but he has 3 rebounds and 3 assists. And playing great defense.
Up. Good. Tennessee 70, Auburn 62. Pettiford being guarded in backcourt. Throws it ahead to Hall. Hall going to go in and throw one up. Missed it. Rebound, Ahmed. Ahmed to Gillespie. Gillespie guarded by Pettiford. Pettiford fouls him. That's 3 on Pettiford. 23.8 seconds to go.
Ball Nation on their feet.
As Gillespie goes to the line to shoot 2. Up. Good. You and I said it to one another at halftime. If Gillespie doesn't show in the second half, Tennessee has a big problem.
I will be on the bus heading back to Knoxville.
He makes the second one. He showed. Pettiford comes the other way. His team down 10. Step back 3. He puts it up. No good. And there's a foul called where? They're going to call who? They call Akpara for his 4th foul. And so Murphy will go to the line with 15.8 seconds remaining and his team trailing by 10. Auburn had it all going their way. And then they ran off the road and landed firmly on the bubble. They were on the NCAA path. They were up 10. They had dominated the game.
So they took a wrong turn.
They took a wrong turn, and they end up on the bubble, according to Joe Lenardi. Murphy to the second one. Missed that one. Carey with the rebound. And here comes Boswell. Bishop Boswell's going to dribble it out. Auburn's time in Nashville is done. Tennessee will stay on for a battle of Nashville tomorrow afternoon with Vanderbilt. Tennessee 72, Auburn 62. As a 20-0 Big Orange run gives Tennessee win number 22.
Live across the Volunteer State, Big Orange basketball. Today's game sponsored by
Eastman, reminding you that good sports always give back. Pilot, official travel stop of the Vols. See you out here. Delta Dental of Tennessee, Tennessee's largest network of dentists.